All right. No, what I was gonna say is I had an ex-roommate, Ian, and he would tell his mom stuff like this. He would say, "Mom, if I ever die, bury me in what I'm wearing, because that fit went hard." Like, just
Hell yeah.
preemptively. He would not leave the house unless he was comfortable dying in that fit.
You know what? Honestly, that's completely valid.
And I try to
I'm gonna
channel
use
it.
the mindset now when I think of
I
fits.
respect that.
It's so good.
As much as I want to be mad at that, it's unfortunate that it goes hard.
I don't like that y'all are saying that he went hard, because me and Joe know this person. He does not, in fact, go hard. He just had a few really good lines. Okay. So let's get something. Let's get an order of business. There's paperwork that needs to be done. Y'all need to decide on a question.
Are we gonna decide the question I thought of, or do
That's
we want to decide?
Entirely
And this
up
is
to
a
you
group-
guys. This is a group
This
project.
is a group thing.
This part's staying in the episode. This is all a group project. The deliberation.
Okay.
Oh.
I think asking the question if she can come back would be pretty interesting. But easily
It would-
that shit. What were you gonna say, though?
Oh no, I was just verbally agreeing with you.
Okay. I think that it could be a cool idea because, like, consequences of our actions of bringing someone dead back to life potentially if it's possible. But
I would like to throw in
Mhm.
what is the benefit of bringing her back?
I was gonna say, is that your mission?
No, it's
So
not
here's-
because
So here's the thing, right? So like,
No,
if we
it
bring her, if we bring her back, we get answers, but that doesn't help us with the mission that we're doing right now, because the mission's our main
yeah.
priority. Marcus is getting sucked in by some weird flesh meat thing, and basically, I think we need to figure out something that goes along what we're doing right now, and then figure out the logic stuff later, and figure out all the answer stuff at another time when we're not about to lose our actual lives.
So I think we're gonna go, Monty, with your question about what is going on, like the general census of what is their lore, because I feel like that'd be a good way to put the pieces together and keep moving.
And so we know how to approach.
Yeah. Do we all agree on the lore question? Getting the lore?
Yes. Hey, I'm about to learn.
That's what I'm more interested in.
Yeah, you're about to learn it the hard way.
Marcus is gonna know better than anybody what's going on.
You're gonna learn today, boy!
He's the chosen one.
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
I am the Banana King.
Okay. So wait. So the question. I need somebody to put it into just words what the question is so that I can answer it truthfully. Because I can't.
Okay.
You can't just say what is their lore. Like, I could be here for a minute with that.
Okay. How did you word it, Monty?
Monty, do you want to be the asker? You seem like the type of person who thinks about how to ask a genie a question.
Really not, though.
Bro, there's not a thought behind those eyes. I don't know what you're
No,
talking about.
no, I've been playing so much Ark Survival Evolved. All I'm thinking about is dinosaurs.
What's your favorite
Autism.
dinosaur?
The question could be, what were the circumstances surrounding the death of what's her name?
That's a good.
Of Eleanor
That kinda-
Gill.
Okay, so that's the question being asked. What are the circumstances? Okay,
I'm okay with that.
this is going to be a question outside of lore. I'm just going to tell you the answer, and this is going to change how you approach the situation. The circumstances outside the death, or the circumstances around the death, is what you found was not Eleanor Gill. What you found was a homunculus built around that person. Eleanor Gill is somewhere still alive.
Yeah, no, I'm quitting. I don't fuck with this. Nope, goodbye. I don't fuck with this shit, man.
That was a good question, y'all.
That was
Hey, she's alive though.
That
that was a
should
good question.
that should change
Good for her.
a lot. of what you currently understand.
That
Good for her.
means
I don't know if she,
that means beat everyone's ass in here and find her.
That
That's
means,
what that means.
but that also means the Delta Green agents that you fought at the hotel.
Oh
I
shit.
think I think.
They might be homunculus too, y'all.
Okay, wait. So you
Homunculi.
specifically said that Eleanor is still alive.
Eleanor Gill, the person who was touted as murdered, found in her room,
Yeah.
was basically a mannequin, what you found. The girl is still alive.
Okay.
Oh, that's why
see,
she had a weird shit in her chest. That's why. Okay.
That's why she had weird bones and smelled like salt.
I wonder what her
I see.
eyes were like then. I don't know if we ever got a description of her eyes, because we also got that the other two agents had like dog eyes or something, right?
They had something weird. One of them did.
Yeah. They had
I
like the
wonder
eyes
if-
that like that.
The circumstances is like, since this also fits in, creating the, we're just gonna go with homunculus. Creating the homunculus is an imperfect process. Something always goes wrong. That's why there were weird like finger type bones where there shouldn't have been bones, like around the nose and in the ears. Why the smell was off. Like, it's an imperfect process. And so with those other agents, or with those other ones that you fought, they also had their imperfections.
Okay.
So
Uh-oh.
I guess that clears things up.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it. And we're going to start by just going through little scenes, little home life of what happened previously in your lives, like little moments from your homes. That maybe is like a reason you're in the agency, you know, the reason you don't quit. Something like that. And we can think of this as like one of those D100 character get in the mindset of questions that we do. So, I want to start with Lulu. It was Lulu who gave me the second. So, Lulu, when we look into your past and we see what is one of the motivating factors in her life, what do we see?
So, in a quiet part of San Francisco, California, there is a quiet little home, and there is a rundown old red car, and next to it there is a dirty, like tired blue pickup truck. And on a mailbox, the words "the Crowleys" are painted very lazily, and the paint has very obviously been worn away after years. But the house relatively, it looks pretty new, like a fresh coat of paint has just been applied, and it looks like the roof is about to be renovated. And obviously the home is occupied, and there is a garden in the front, there are flowers planted, little cobblestones on the side that frame the flowers, and a nice welcome mat in front of a very warm and inviting door. Should I keep going?
Yeah,
Sorry.
keep going. Because there's
And-
yeah.
And inside the home, Luann is not at home, but there is someone else who is home. He's a little bit older. He's around 32 or something. He has a kind of like a dirty blonde head of like curls that are kind of going gray from stress. He has a little more of a tan build. It's obvious that, you know, he has a healthy diet, he works out, but his eyes are just so hollow. He looks tired, he looks drained, and you can tell that he has a lot going on in his mind. He just can't explain it or put it into words. And while the home itself seems warm and inviting, there is just this tense air that seems to just hang low in the house, the kind that suffocates, kind of like the feeling of cotton in your ears or the taste of metal in your mouth. And it just seems like that there's just something going on in this home that isn't right or okay or stable.
I have one question about that. Is he wearing a ring?
Yes, he is wearing a gold wedding ring.
Okay.
And it has a date engraved in it, as well as Luann's initials.
Okay. Moving on. Darnell. What do we see?
Okay. And this is like things that motivate them.
Things that motivate.
I think if this was like following him as like a movie, you would see Darnell leaving one of his classes in college, some preppy college in upstate New York. They're leaving and they're holding all these books about exercise science and anatomy and physiology and things about developing and moving the human body past its limits and pushing for like larger muscle mass and things like that. You see the scene changes over and he's on the phone and you see that he's talking to another person on the phone. And you see the words that are mouthed, which is like, "Oh, I'll be home soon. I'm doing really great with all my classes. I have so much to tell you. I have so much to tell you, Mom. And I can't wait to see Shamar." And you see that he goes home, he's showing off his grades, and you see his twin brother kind of open the door to the house, and you see Darnell's mother is laying on a bed. Shamar closes the door quickly. You see Darnell's face and expression kind of drop, the books in his hands drop and everything. And Shamar says that things need to change. I want to pursue the things I want to pursue. It's not fair that you get to live your life, what you're doing. And a heated argument breaks. And you see that fight gets bigger and more intense, and they start fighting in their family home until Darnell kind of throws the books to the side and storms out, and you see Shamar kind of yelling at him as he's leaving, and it flashes back to Darnell's dorm, and he's signing up for classes, and you see all this courses about exercise science, and he kind of just crosses them all out, and you see replacing them classes about Alzheimer's and genetics and Punnett squares and things involving changing people's brain chemistry and making their brain chemistry stronger. As he crosses out his old classes, you see a saddened expression on their face. And they kind of are looking at some of their books and papers that are in the trash on their desk, kind of regretting their choice, but realize it's for the best. Multiple years shift by, and you see Darnell is more established, older looking, leaving med school, going off on a train. And it's late at night, and you see something just start following him home as he's waiting for the train. This creature, grim, gloomy, a bunch of shadowy eyes and masks shambling towards him. He doesn't know what to make of it, but it's just as quick as he sees it, it's gone. And the next thing he remembers is falling into a void and being carried in a like ambulance with a rag put over his shoulders. The EMT there telling him that we found him, saying that they found him screaming in the middle of this train station. He gets a phone call at home from what's her name, our handler,
Jackie.
Jackie.
From Jackie, saying that he cannot breathe a word of what he saw, and if they play along and help, that they can help with his Alzheimer's development studies to save his mother.
Next up, Alejandro. We're doing this in my order, by the way, so you never know.
We go probably only a few months ago. A big hall, plenty of people in it. Alejandro is standing at a podium giving a thank you speech for the work that he had done in genealogy, assisting with the creation of tests to assist with rape victims. The first in its line of being able to use DNA to track down the offender of a rape and things like that. We then go into the DeLorean, not mere hours later, on the car ride home. It's just him and his daughter, Carmen. And he goes, I did mean what I said. All this work is because of you. I know it might be hard to kind of believe, but you sparked everything in this second half of my work life. We go back even farther, and the day that his daughter was born, and he realized he had someone he needed to protect more than just himself. A person that lives and breathes something that he's made out of. Something that needs to be protected. And he's only ever heard of bad stories happening to women in a city like this. So he wanted to make it his duty over the course of her life to make this place safer for her and all other women that he can assist with anything he can.
Right. Rich.
Ooh. Man. Go to a late night in a very fancy, state-of-the-art for the 1980s hospital. In one of the top floors, you see Richard leaving the room. If you peek into this room, you see a much older man who just seems to be staring into space, not saying a thing, not really noticing that anyone was in the room or is leaving the room. He just seems to be awake, but not really present. All the lights are off. Like, the only light or machine is the constant beeping of all the machines that are attached to this older gentleman. You see a whiteboard against the wall that says, "Today is Friday, February 22nd, 1985. I am James Thompson. I am okay. Everything is okay." You see in the back corner of the room, almost very hard to see, a much younger woman, late 20s, early 30s, who seems to have just started crying as Richard leaves the room. As he walks away, you see Richard walk towards the front desk, sign a very large check, give it to the nurse, and says, "Just do what you can." And he walks away.
Michael.
So It's morning time. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and Michael is waking up in his dormitory at Yale Law School, and it's the day of his graduation. He wakes up, he brushes his teeth, does his hair, makes sure everything is perfect before he dons his regalia with his purple stole to signify his law degree that he had just earned over many years. And as he gets up and leaves for his graduation, he looks back and he's proud of all the work that he put in over the last 8 years. And skip forward, it's time for the graduation. He waits in his seat patiently for his group to be called up. He goes up, he waits, and as he's standing there looking out into the crowd, he can't seem to find his mother and father, who he had been calling day after day from his little landline phone that he has in his dormitory, and telling him how excited he was about the day that was coming. And as he looks out, he just can't seem to see them anywhere, and he thinks to himself, could they have forgotten? So finally his name is called up, and he goes up to the stand and receives his award and is very happy about it. He nearly cries, but he doesn't, and he comes down off the stage, and as the processions finish and he heads back to his dorm room, he is distraught. He never found his mother, never found his father. No one besides his friend Ray was at his graduation, and that's because he was graduating too. And so he calls his mother on the landline phone to see what's happening. And there's no response. But then he notices that he has a few voicemails left during the time of his graduation. So he decides to play them, see who might have called him. After he presses play, he hears his mother's voice come over. And she says, Mikey, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not going to be able to make it to your graduation. Your father, he's had a heart attack. We're at the hospital right now. I don't know if you're going to hear this. I know you're at your graduation right now, but just please come by the hospital when you have time. So he does. He immediately gets up, sprints out to his car, and drives to the hospital. And he goes up to the receptionist. He's like, he asks for his father's name, and they direct him to the room. But by the time he makes it, he's already good. He doesn't get to say his goodbyes. He doesn't get to do anything. He just feels guilty for being so upset because they weren't there. And after this, he heads home with his mother. He doesn't go back to his dorm. He goes home with her because, of course, he doesn't want her to be alone at a time like this, and doesn't really have time to revel in his own achievements. So he gets to work putting up a plan, and he decides that from that point on, he would never leave his mother alone again. So from that day, she lived with him. They stayed together. He made her breakfast every single morning. He took care of Zeus, his dog that they've had since his childhood. And all of this is for them.
Got 4 tragedy and the real do-gooder in Alejandro. Go to Marcus. Marcus, brother.
Hello.
Any family? No! No! No!
Why
You froze!
Bro's a pocket full of sunshine up here.
You froze! Oh my god!
You froze.
Oh
You
no!
froze.
It's probably
You
awful.
froze.
It was a great frame! You need to rejoin the call, I think. I think you need to rejoin the call, man. That was so perfectly timed. Oh my god.
That's what's about to
Jesus
happen.
Christ.
Dude, that,
No, that is gonna happen.
oh, that's like the fucking that's like the Undertale, but it refused. It's so that he's not gonna die. He doesn't want to die.
Do not cut this in post-production. Please keep that. That's too funny.
That's getting cut. That's divine intervention. So family,
Okay.
let's talk about it.
Okay, Marcus. I think we kind of first see him looking up. It's late in the evening, getting back from the museum. We see the sun-faded sun of the apartment that complex that he lives in, and he walks in. It's got that dull yellow kind of incandescent light that just kind of gives it like a sickly look. And he heads up the stairs. He never trusts the elevator. He always takes the steps. Goes up to the third floor. Takes out his keys, and you kind of have to jiggle the doorknob a little bit to get it to actually open. But there's something kind of cathartic in that for him. And once he gets the door open, the dog sitter that he hires sees that he's arrived and leaves. He kind of pays her and she leaves. So he's left with his little I don't want to be rude to my dog, but she is a little chubby. Little bit of a meatball, but he kind of gives just like a gentle kind of pet on the head, and we see he has a stack of movies off to the side, VHS tapes. As we could probably have guessed, some of them are of Gumby, but we also see movies, a lot of martial arts movies that he has watched. But he kind of takes a second and puts everything down and looks at it, as his dog sitter must have put just done a little bit of work around the house, and the movies are kind of mixed in with each other. And so he kind of takes the time and separates them. He takes them off of the shelf and sets them on top on the side and organizes it in a specific order. All of the Gumby tapes are in one stack and the rest of the movies are in another. Not in any kind of... Most people would look at it and not see an order, but to him, this is his watch order. This is how he wants to watch them. He kind of walks over to the kitchen in this studio apartment. Turns on the vent on top of the stove, pulls out a pot, and one of the screws is missing, so when he's starting to fill it up with water, he kind of has to hold it from the bottom and puts it on the stove. Begins to boil some water. He throws in a pack of just like a cup of ramen, and with that just kind of waits for it to boil in silence. And he has to use an oven mitt to carry the pot over to kind of dump out some of the water. Before he puts it into a bowl, goes over, throws in the first tape he's going to watch this evening, sits in his recliner, puts up his legs, and his dog jumps into his lap. But they just kind of sit closer to the shins, not really in his lap, on the leg rest, and he eats his food. And when he's done, he sets it down and just watches for a few hours and swaps out the tapes. well, rewinds them first and then swaps out the tapes. And he gets up and walks over to his bed that is made every morning by himself, and gets into bed. And as he does, he just kind of sits and stares up above at the ceiling that has a few water stains, maybe a little bit of mold starting to seep in, but that's up to the apartment to fix, not him. And he just kind of hears the gentle breathing of his pet, just at the end of the bed, not even paying attention to him. And I think what we would probably see is in his head that he knows that his animal doesn't even care for him, cares more about the person that's there throughout the day to feed and play. He doesn't even own any toys. And he goes to bed, and he wakes up and repeats that every day.
So, I think we've been sitting on this for a month now. What happened to Mark? And you know, I don't want to delay it any.
He just walks out. He's just like,
You guys,
Oh,
what
is
is
this?
Ew,
Ew, it's sticky.
gross.
Okay, no. Let's find out what happens to Marcus, shall we?
I think
Please,
so.
Okay.
I got it.
so I can drink to forget about it.
You hear the ring of the glass door of a diner open. Black and white checkered floors, red furniture. Marcus, you're in a diner. Raining outside. You're the only one in here. What you doing?
Oh. I guess I'll. There's like, is there? I assume there's like a tabletop with some bar stools and stuff.
Yeah, there's
Like
there's a bar and stool.
You don't
but-
see anybody in the back, or is it like?
There's a guy working there.
Okay, I'll walk up to him, and Marcus and I'll just kind of like, do I just seat myself?
He turns around. Oh yes, sir. You can sit wherever. And you recognize him as Art Clokey. You know who this is off the top of your head.
I do.
Do you want to tell the
yeah.
audience at home who that is?
Let me make sure that I. Does he look exactly like him?
It is just like it is him. It is Art Clokey.
Okay, we see a gentleman, who kind of like balding along the top of his head, but like puffs of hair along the side, beard mustache combo. Not to be offensive, but he is pretty much just an average looking guy from like a white guy from the 80s, in his age. And does Marcus register this, or does he just see them as a diner?
I think Marcus would register who this man is, because this man is pretty significant to Marcus's life.
Yeah, this is the creator of Gumby.
Exactly.
And
So
so
Art
why are
Clokey
y'all laughing?
happily like gestures for you to sit down at his diner.
I kind of do like a double take, and I think Marcus clocks it, but he doesn't want to be one of those like annoying fans, so he just kind of plays it cool and sits down at the table. But he's kind of fangirling on the inside.
Oh, what are you having, son?
Can you make like a grilled cheese? Is that I don't have a menu.
No, yeah, for sure. Do you want coffee?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Pours you a black cup of joe, and he fixes you a grilled cheese, and it's quite quick.
Okay, I take exactly 3 packets, and then to get the sugar to the bottom, I like flick them twice,
Okay.
and then I put them into my coffee.
Okay. So, your coffee. Do you ask him any questions? Because the last thing you remember was the murder of that man in the basement. Your Adler.
No, I know. That's crazy. I'll just kind of, Marcus will try to make small talk and just be like, so is it a slow night?
Oh, it's always a slow night. Reckon you're the first I've seen here in quite a long time. So tell me, I don't usually ask, what do you see
What do I see?
when you're looking at me?
I mean, you're Art Clokey.
Ah, yeah, I don't know who that is.
I'm trying to I think Marcus will instinctually try to reach for his copy of the comic book, but I think that probably would have been left in one of the cars. I don't know if he would have carried that on him.
But he says, oh, that's fun, isn't it? So what is he to you?
I mean, he's kind of an idol to me, if I have to be honest. Something about his creation just kind of gives me a release from the day to day. It's a break, to just be able to sit and watch a little guy and his horse going on adventures.
Yeah, this is a break for me too. I'm so tired of being Jesus or Moses. Good to have a break and be somebody else. Feel a little taller.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm not who you're here to talk to. I just make the coffee.
Where am I?
It's a tough question now, isn't it, son? But he's coming in right about now. Can answer your questions. I gotta go make his regular.
Do I see anything out of curiosity? Just when I look out the window, is it
Black.
scenery or okay?
It is black with rain. See the rain,
So
but it is black.
it's Courage the Cowardly Dog type of landscape. Just a nothing.
There's no ground. There's just rain.
Oh, okay.
Rain and void. But when you turn back and look, the doorbell rings again, and in walks a tiny rabbit. A rabbit with pink fur walks in. It hops in, hops next to you, hops on a stool. It's doing rabbit-like things. It's messing with its nose.
Do you
Talk to him?
Well, I'm gonna call out to Mr. Clokey. Do you have the number for animal control? There's a rabbit walked in here.
Oh man. No, there's no phone here, sir.
Okay, and then I'll kind of look over to the rabbit and just be like, "How are you?"
I'm doing well. Broken the monotony for me.
Do I recognize his voice? Okay.
I pitch nasally.
So are you the regular in this diner?
My establishment.
Oh,
It's changed over the years, but it fits something that you can understand.
I do like going to a diner every now and then, so
Doesn't now.
exactly. What I don't think I have the words. There's nothing outside that window except rain.
The rain. Art comes in with a big grand slam breakfast, and he sets it down. But when you look at the rabbit, it's not a rabbit anymore. It's a tall, broad-shouldered, with gray skin, long teeth. 2 long teeth coming down. And he says, no, I think I like you guys visiting just so that I could get the food. I 4. Starts eating his food. So, he like lets you sit in like silence for a little. And then he says, so, judgment, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think Marcus has kind of put it together now. There's probably like a slight, just like, oh my god, that's Mr. Clokey. And now it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I did something.
Killed that man.
I did.
The image changes again. Now it is a 6 foot tall white eagle. And, like, starts pecking at its food. It says, so, I can see into your soul. It's like throwing that out there. I know everything that you have done. I know everything that you will do. So, I have a question to ask you. What is it that you want from me?
I think I kind of just sit there for a moment and really think about it. I think I want a purpose.
Turn back, and now he is a small, like, fairy with red hair. And, a purpose. He goes, purpose? I've done a purpose before. You're different, though. Resent that, Val.
Yeah, I saw the message too.
I resent that.
Is there a reason you keep changing?
What do you keep seeing?
No. Well, yeah, a purpose would be nice. What can you do about that?
Well, lay it out for you straight. Image changes again. Now it is a koala bear. And he says, I know everything. We have infinite time. What would you like to know? I know what you do. I know what you'll go on to do. You're gonna go on to a life of mediocrity. Unless you die a short death as you serve in Delta. But you're a scholar, work in music. I can tell you things universities never could.
Do I have the sense that I can kind of like, if I were to reach into like my like pocket or like a little satchel that I have on me,
Yeah.
do I get the idea that I can kind of pull out whatever I want?
Oh, sure, yeah. I like that.
Okay. I'll kind of like reach in and I'll think about the Bible that we found. And I want to ask him, this book, various notes that I don't fully understand, and what took me to the room where I killed that man. I mentioned the Innsmouth report. What actually happened there?
Turn back, and it is now a black dragon blindfold on. And it says, once you find out what happened, you can't unknow it. And once you find out, you're not going to want to stop knowing it. Understand?
I don't think I care.
The final time you look back to him, the regular man, average height, dirty blonde hair, facial hair, circle glasses, a blue baseball cap backwards. Says, then let's begin. We're gonna cut away from you.
Okay.
So
I think I need to go back and listen to that. I missed the first few, but I picked up.
So, everyone else had a month to think of plans, strategies, and whatnot. You were given the mission to contain whatever was in that compound. And the last time we saw you is you found tranquilizers with rifles and semi-automatic assault rifles. What else would you guys like to get to prepare for the assault?
Sleeping gas, I think, was one of them.
Sleeping gas?
And silencers.
Silencers. Okay. Okay, so sleeping gas, silencers. From you, that will be a bureaucracy check to be able to get those called in within the hour, or within the next couple hours.
Okay. My bureaucracy's not so let's see.
And this just
Wow.
and if you succeed, you'll get them before the evening.
Okay. That's not a D10. This is a D10.
Alejandro, did you have any ideas?
I was on a similar vein of potentially tear gas and masks for them so that we could be safe from it.
Okay. You could get masks
And-
without having to use bureaucracy.
Yeah, and I was thinking I would be calling my cop friend who runs the Chicago PD and have him call the Tennessee police chief to get it to me.
Okay. So, to get you the masks and stuff, like the gas mask?
Yeah, to get professional cop grade stuff, because
Okay.
Mitch knows that I do demonstrations at other universities of chemistry related things. So he has done this for me before.
Okay. Roll a bureaucracy. You're definitely going to get the masks before the time frame, but you might also just get an extra. Brian, what did you get on your roll?
36 out of 50.
Okay, yeah. So before nightfall, you're going to be able to get sleeping gas and silencers. Lulu, is there anything you'd like to get while you're in town?
A sledgehammer, potentially?
That's practical. That's a good one. Because what are y'all going to do against a locked door? Yeah, you could get a sledgehammer at an Ace Hardware. Wait, no, this is Tennessee. It's a Lowe's.
It's at
A
Lowe's,
locked
yeah.
door. I have a shotgun.
Yeah.
Locked metal door.
Oh no, a locked
I have a
door?
shotgun.
Shotgun! You kill yourself! Ooh, I'm dead.
Win-win.
Okay, what else were you going to say, Doe?
I was just gonna say, I was just gonna use it to break bones.
There's also that. Yeah, so you could easily get a sledgehammer.
I was also having the idea that potentially, we don't have to murder the whole complex. We really don't have
They can't prove anything if they're all dead.
Yeah, but they can't prove anything anyway.
We'll see how they react.
They're just going to be looked at like a cult. They can't prove a damn thing.
You can call
Right,
in to
right.
double check if you need to, but I think you understand the mission, which is your goal as Delta Green is to secure anything supernatural. And if these people outright know about it, then they may
Well, if they know
give a threat.
about, I mean, there are plenty of cults that have said they know about occult things.
Okay.
But if they don't have anything, you're
I can-
just gonna look at them like they're crazy people.
Yeah, I can see how you can cross that bridge later.
We don't necessarily have to murder an entire commune of people.
Okay, so Lulu, just the sledgehammer for you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
How
My-
many people are in this commune that aren't non-combatants?
Non-combatants, hard to tell, but total people, 200.
Ooh,
That's a lot of people.
that's a lot of
Why
people.
did no one get bombs?
You
I'm
can still get
I'm
bombs.
Not sure. I'm not sure we have access to enough ammunition for 200 people. That's a lot.
We need to Oppenheimer this bitch.
Yeah, get a bomb. We need a bomb. But the sleeping gas is gonna do most of it, though.
Fair point.
No.
No bombs.
I think they'd be a lot of ammo in the in the trailer.
200 people's worth.
200 bullets, don't miss.
One shot, one kill.
I'm just playing. No,
Exactly.
I found-
1 bullet per person, and then we're good.
I think
Also,
1,000 bullets is
it's-
reasonable to be in there.
Yeah, but also it's what, like, 5 versus 200? I'm just not sure.
Okay, wait.
Be smart.
Wait. 199. Marcus got one.
Yeah, Mark's
Shout out.
the main guy.
I'm not, like, 5, okay, so 5 versus 199, and one of us is injured already?
Hey, he can't talk. I think that's it, right?
He can
I
still
did
shoot.
a great job, actually. I did a good job.
He's got both hands. He can shoot a gun just fine. He'll be all right. And plus, no one will be able to hear him coming.
Exactly.
You've got the cover of night. Michael Stevens, is there anything else you want to get? And is it a
No,
bomb?
I was just, no, I don't want a bomb. But I was just thinking, it might be a better idea to try and find a way in, because if it is at nighttime, that's like out of sight. Like, do they have like guards posted all the way around? Are there ways you could like climb over the outer walls and sneak around?
So like
Yeah,
grappling
no.
hooks and rope? Something you want to look into?
I do want to try to bring some rope with me.
Okay, yeah.
Bring some rope and.
Rope is easy peasy. You emoted over there, Brian.
Oh. I was just thinking, because I really want to be about this elf shit. Can I get piano wire?
Yes. You go to the music
Yeah.
store and you get a piano wire.
It's gonna.
Also,
garrote somebody.
that garrote is a specific item in this game. It's the only item that can get you like a guaranteed silent knockout. Is if you can get like a melee hit with a garrote. That's the only way to get a guaranteed like silent KO in this game.
So
I want one of those. I want one of those, and I'm getting I want to try to get black clothing.
Yeah.
Dark black clothing to wear.
There's an Old Navy. I like the idea of 5 federal agents walking into a guitar center and all of them walk out with piano wire.
That's it.
That's a great image.
Yeah.
Just everyone
Sounds
walking out of different stores. Some people holding ropes, someone holding a sledgehammer. There's a whole bunch of guns and ammo.
And then the guy's like, "This is just Manchester, Tennessee, man. Whatever."
Yeah.
Water is going crazy.
Butter's going nuts.
We're not 5. We're not 5 federal officers. We're 5 piano repair people.
They need a lot of pianos in
What we do.
Bonnaroo.
There's a lot more pianos in Manchester, Tennessee than you would think.
Richard, is there anything you want to get as the killer of the squad?
A lot of things.
Okay,
So
throw 'em at me.
we have a lot of things already. But
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that Richard needs in this moment, and because he knows what he has to do. So I'm going to as many different stores as possible
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that these purchases are spread out. Buy as many nails as I can.
Like hammer?
Loose nails.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Loose nails. Bottles of alcohol, rags, fertilizer,
Okay.
cans of condensed air,
Uh-huh.
and
We need to add a little bit of fiction in here so that we don't
Matches.
get flagged. Put one fake ingredient in there so that
Got a
Don't-
shopping
uh,
list pulled up on the
don't
other
ask
monitor.
how I know any of that.
And
Don't ask how I
sawdust.
know
And
any of that.
and sawdust. You all, yeah.
And sawdust, yeah. Things
Water?
that I need to make
Water.
Molotovs, shrapnel bombs, and smoke bombs.
Okay.
And I would know how to make these homemade as Richard.
Military science land.
Military science. And yeah, that's about it. Just that. As many as I can make.
Okay.
I'll try to like spread my purchases out so there's no like red flags.
Roll a military science land check. And I'm assuming y'all are going like this afternoon or like this evening, like nighttime. And this all happened like before noon, all that stuff with Marcus and everything.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you've got like you got a full day for this.
any way that like I could use my science skill to help him in his military science?
Oh, mine's pretty good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He made a lot of these back in Nam.
I did. And that's actually pretty good. 45 out of 60.
45 out of 60. Okay. We'll say
Almost a crit.
we've got enough for everyone to have like 2 or 3 Molotovs. We'll say everybody's got enough for 3 Molotovs. Shrapnel bombs, everybody gets 1. And a fertilizer bomb is like big. That's like a big bomb.
No, it's a smoke bomb.
Oh, it's a smoke bomb.
It's
Okay.
only for smokes.
Yeah, we'll say 2 smokes. For everybody, 2 smokes, 1 shrapnel, 3 Molotovs.
Perfect. And Richard is grinning ear to ear as he puts everything together.
Oh man. Michael, who's just like, we can get out of this without killing these people, and he just walks into the RV.
Everyone
He walks into the RV. He's like,
I'm not throwing my life away. If you guys want to make a distraction while I sneak around, I don't care.
I mean, you have enough for
don't
one. You
know.
can do what you want with it.
I'm not a.
I would be on the defensive front.
I'm
Oh,
not
I'm stealthing. But I'm
defensive.
gonna
What are
I'm
we
gonna get my
defending?
bag, bro.
We're
the car?
outside. The
Defending
car.
people. Doesn't-
It was 2 smokes, 2 shrapnel.
2 smokes, 1 shrapnel, 3 Molotov.
Okay, 1 shrapnel, 3 Molotov.
Okay.
Cool.
Is there anything else that anybody wants to get?
Do we need to bring the car back? And could we use it as a distraction by blowing it up at the front gate?
Do you want to do
Ooh, I
a
like
chemical skill check to try to make a car bomb?
I really.
I'm just
like
wondering
that.
if the group thinks that's a good idea.
It would pull direction,
Yeah.
or
We've-
it'll get them. It'll get them in a
Here's-
all in one area for the.
Here's the thing: the way that I'm looking at it, walking in to like a 50-1 advantage with 5 people, 1 person already injured, just swinging is just that's just you're just throwing your life away at that point. You're not gonna
Well,
get
playing
anything
distraction
done
game.
from that. Like, like, you know, you especially when you don't even have any ground to hold, you just have a van. You know,
I can't talk, but it kind of like.
it doesn't make sense. You know, you're just gonna get shot and die because there's 100 people standing in front of you firing at you, all of them holding weapons.
Over at Lulu, and I look back at our newbie, and I kind of look back at Lulu. I'm just like, he's new. This is normal for us. This is something that
It's
we
no,
do.
it's not like a movie where they come at you one at a time.
No, for sure. But I've been in worse. Lulu, I don't know about you.
You have
You guys
no
have been
idea.
in worse than 200 to 5 gunfights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say we've been in really bad situations.
One time I had a carbon copy of me that was a straight doppelganger. That shit was weird.
Was
One
there
time
200 of them?
No,
Firing
there-
weapons at
There were
you?
200 Lulus. I think there'd be a government-wide order to stay indoors.
It was a cool
I'm just saying,
75 based off of what
I
we
think
had.
you're all underestimating how much 200 guns is.
I will say you don't know if
It's
they're
a
all
lot.
combatants.
But you can't assume. You have to assume.
Okay, that's why they nuked Japan, man. You're not supposed to assume that everyone's a combatant.
in Minecraft.
They did not.
You have to assume that they could be and be ready for it. That doesn't mean like, yeah, assume they're all deadly and drop a bomb. No, you
I
just
just-
assume they're all deadly and not walk straight at them.
I will
I
say,
just hold the container of silencers. That's why we get them before they notice. We get a lot of them out the way, and by the time it gets intense, we can figure it out. And you have a notepad, by the way. You're not totally beat, by the way.
I
So
know,
you
I know.
suggest- that we
Out of character.
stealth and not just walk up to the front gate like the plan was.
But like, it's gonna
We'll
happen
split up into
regardless.
separate groups with 2 different strategies. Whoever comes back alive, their idea was better.
Johnson, those of us who have worked with Jackie, do we know we can total the car, right? It's fine.
The way that she sounded on the phone, the current situation is any means necessary.
Perfect.
Like, I think, honestly, if you said the right string of words in the right order, you could get a bomber jet if you needed it.
What is the
Jackie-
right?
Not from Jackie. Not from Jackie. She does not have...
Was
Not
that
from
we were, like,
Jackie.
limited to what we could get.
We already wasted our question. It's fine.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I put that in the Discord earlier. So if you guys would have
you
asked
guys-
that question instead.
Well, you guys have been arguing. What's my name? Richard has been. I've been just kind of like writing on a notepad for the past like couple minutes after I finished like putting everything together, and it is a very detailed, a little too detailed for someone that looks like Richard to come up with. For those of you that at least don't know his past, but anyway. The plan that Richard has in mind, just kind of put it on the thing so that everyone can read it, and kind of drew a basic map of what the compound kind of looks like. So the idea is we do the car bomb that you suggested from the back of the compound. It's a regular fence, right? It's not like a metal fence. It's just a regular chain link or wooden fence.
It's wood, yeah, it's wood. But like, not wood as in picket wood as in like log. But that still gives way to car.
Yeah, like Red
Okay.
Dead ideal fort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red Dead Fort fence.
So I think take the van to the back, slam it into the back, blow it up. That'll be the distraction. The combatants will run to the back where the noise was. People who run away, like women, children, will go out through the front gate. That way, we either, you guys can decide. We go at this in separate waves, we'll call it. We all come in from separate areas, some from the front, some from the back. Some can try to jump up from the sides. That's fine. And my idea is someone comes in through the back where the explosion happens. Distract that combatants for long enough that everyone else can come in and kind of position themselves in a way that is more advantageous to us. It's up to the people in the front that are going to go through the front door whether or not they want to follow orders and take everyone out who's fleeing and not necessarily a combatant. But that'll be up to them. I will be in the back group. I will go through the back. I will drive the van if I have to. I'll get out before it blows. I've done this before. It's fine. But that is at least my plan. I can hold them back long enough, and I can hold my own long enough that everyone else can get into a more advantageous position from inside to get rid of the combatants. So where is everyone going to be stationed? Who's going to the front? Who's going to make that decision? And who is coming in from the sides? You will have at most a minute or two after the explosion comes off to do everything.
I want to be one that goes in from the side because I have more of a... I've been in there already. I'm the only one who's been inside. And I have kind of more of a lay of the land. I can find out where the... I'm thinking my best lead to where we might find him most likely, as this is like a religious commune. Probably the church. So I know how to lead people to there. I know where the buildings are, kind of. I think I would be more successful at sneaking through if I was to get inside first.
I'll come in through the front.
I prefer to be a part of the van idea as a contingency just in case it doesn't explode the first time.
I will be a part of frontal assault or sneaking into the side. There's gonna be people in.
Wouldn't
What were you
sneaking
going
through
for?
the side mean you have to climb the fence?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
I'm
brought
gonna-
climbing gear.
Okay.
I
Then
brought rope. I can throw on top of one of the logs and just kind of rappel up and over.
I'll go with you, just so you're not alone. Fine.
All
Do
right.
we have communication gear
Walkie
aside from
talkie.
beepers?
we should get.
And
we
if
should
not,
get,
can we get that?
Yeah, they
we
have
should get
walkie-talkies.
walkies.
Go to a Radio Shack.
Radio Shack, bruh. I
Do they have the
remember
walkies?
those.
Do they have the walkies with the earbuds though?
It,
Because I don't need a
they,
very
they would
loud-
be the. They would be like the air ones. But yes.
Okay.
Yes. Those
Perfect.
ones exist.
Because if that's the case, then I'd probably stay with Dr. Crowley up front.
Yeah,
Cool.
because yeah. all of this hinges on actual communication and making sure everything happens at the same time.
Y'all got a plan going. So, is there anything else that y'all need before the attempted execution of this year plan, besides a chemistry check to be made by Dr. Alejandro?
Did we get the smoke? Well, not the smoke bombs. Did we get the? We got the tranquilizers. That's
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah, y'all do have backup, like bolt-action tranquilizer rifles, just in case y'all want to do that.
49 under 60 for chemistry.
All right, you have a functional car bomb, basically. And it's able to be triggered from the driver's seat, and it's got like a 30-second timer.
Just a lot of gasoline.
Ton of gasoline and nails and wait, no, this is Tennessee. You can get tannerite. You just get dynamite at a hardware store.
Yeah, I forget that since we're new
Yeah.
now. That's the thing.
Tennessee in the 80s, you can get tannerite.
God bless the USA.
Great. We have dynamite and gasoline in a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically means though
It's a
if
car
you
bomb.
but it also means that if you crash the car on the way there, Richard is gone.
It's like
No,
the
sir,
Scott Pilgrim where the rival band just gets incinerated during the boss fight, or that's
Yeah.
one fight.
The Scott Pilgrim band turning into dust.
Just halfway through the woods. Dear.
Roll a luck check when you drive.
Did we all get silencers, or was it just enough?
No, it's
for-
it's enough silencer. It's you all get
Okay.
silencers.
Word.
Not for every
For
gun.
each weapon that we have, except
But just
for our
for-
shotguns, assumingly.
One for like your your AR rifle, the ones that Joe found in the truck, the
Okay, word.
RV.
Oh, who's taking what, by the way? I'm gonna be the frontal assault right from the back. The distraction probably should have fully automated weapon.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have an Uzi,
Because
don't you?
there was only two, wasn't there? Like fully automated weapons, you said, and one sniper or something like that.
The rifles are all semi-auto.
And just so you know, if you want the rifles to be actually quiet, you gotta be shooting subsonic, and that's not deadly unless you hit them like in the fucking head. Just so you know.
We'll go with the movie rules on this one, I think.
Go with movie rules.
I think we go with movie rules. I think regardless, it's
It's silent-
after an
'cause-
explosion, and they're all gonna have tinnitus.
Actual silenced weapons are not deadly, really. unless you pepper the shit out of somebody's like chest or you shoot them in the head.
We'll go John Wick. We'll go John Wick rules.
The more you know. But no, I only have a shotgun and a heavy pistol. I do not have an Uzi.
I don't know. I have a fully automatic AR-15.
Well, Terminator came out like last year, and in that movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger goes and like buys fully automatic weapons at a gun store.
I think it's an M4 carbine actually that I have, but it is. We're allowed movie rules. It's the big bullets.
Bring it in a Beowulf.
I'll take a fully automated weapon if there is a spare.
Yeah, like you can go to a gun
I'm
store
gonna
and
need
get
it.
one, but I don't know if y'all have one in your inventory.
Yeah, we have semi-automatic AR-15s, and then I, in my car, had a M4 carbine fully automatic rifle.
Honestly, the semi is fine.
It's like 5.56.
What'd you say, Doug?
I just said I had the pistol, but it probably won't be much help.
They're also gonna give you one of those like assault rifle semi-automatic weapons.
Where are the documents?
Documents?
Yeah.
What documents?
Hold
Oh
on.
boy.
You're fine. Go for it. Keep going. I'm just looking for the gun stats.
Oh, 74 of the Agent's Handbook. That's off the dome. I don't remember though, but it'd be in the Agent's Handbook.
I'm on page
Yeah.
99.
Page 99 of the Agent's Handbook. So,
Wow, we talk a lot.
is there anything else that you guys need to talk about before the execution of this plan? Right?
How you guys do this all the time?
Before y'all do anything, you all are gonna need to take 1 point of willpower damage as you all re-up on your drugs of choice so that you don't have the exhausted penalty. So like,
How do you
Okay.
willpower? Okay.
yeah, so like, you know, your coffees, your cokes, your chain smoking,
Cigarette.
yeah.
I have very low willpower on this character.
Oh no.
Says a lot about what might happen.
My maximum is 10,
Ooh.
and
Ooh.
I'm
I
at
got
6
10.
now.
What you gonna play it?
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So,
He's a rookie.
before when we cut back to y'all, it will be in the execution of this plan or like the drive over. But we're gonna cut back to Marcus,
To me.
to you. Marcus, I think you know where this is going. Pick a number, and I'm not gonna assign it to you. You're gonna pick this number. And it's gonna be between 1 and 100. And if you pick 100, you go fully insane and are completely like unrecoverable.
Interesting. And okay, is there a reason? What is the reasoning behind this choice? Is what I want to know.
Because
Is
the
it like
higher
the-
the number you pick, the lower your maximum sanity goes.
I see. Okay. I think given everything that's happened to Marcus right now, I put him at a chill. We'll say 93, because a lot of crazy shit is happening to him right now. I think because Marcus works with weird artifacts, to say that he hasn't had like a vision before, I feel like isn't out of the question. But nothing to this level. I think this is pushing him close to the edge.
I'm not sure you understood what I meant when I said that.
Maybe not.
Pick a number between 1 and 100, and that is going to affect what you learn. That's how much you learn from this creature.
Ooh. Ooh.
Very different.
That's a different. How much would Marcus want to know? I guess it's kind of. I think, okay, reeling through all of this, how much that I learned.
I think
I
you
would
should go
say-
high. Relatively.
I'm thinking that too. That's why I kind of, maybe I'll bump it down to 90.
Straight 90?
Because, like, if I have a choice to be like, I don't want to learn anymore, like, this is too much, I think that's where he'd probably draw the line. But if he doesn't, then I'll go full 100. Because he wants knowledge. He likes the unnatural.
So, it's up to you. Do you go 90 with that 10%, like that 10 sanity left, and there's a chance you could be saved? Or are you gonna throw it all away right here, right now? Is that Marcus?
Okay. Thinking when I was describing Marcus's backstory, or just like his reasoning for joining Delta Green, I feel like I didn't fully say what it was, but kind of thinking of that, Marcus doesn't have anything. The only other living thing in his apartment doesn't even really care about him. So when he was contacted by Jackie, I would say there was always a part of him that knew he was expendable. I think the reason that, because he's not a fighter, sure, he can kind of withstand maybe this unnatural stuff just a smidge more than the average person, but I think he was chosen by Jackie because if he went missing, nobody would really notice. So understanding what this range means, seeing all this knowledge as a purpose, and finally getting to whether it's fulfill it for Jackie or fulfill it for himself, I would say he would go 100. I would 100% say that.
You sit down, and the angel, the computer, whatever you want to call it, just fills your brain with more and more information. It starts with the Innsmouth report. What is in the ocean? Great old dead gods that are asleep. They dreamed the whole world. Everything we know is a lie. You know where they came from. You know about the primordial soup that they crawled out of before there was existence. You know what happens to you when you die. You know what happens to you before you were born. You know everything. You know about aliens. You know about the lies in human history. You know about secret societies. You know every Delta Green agent ever. You know where they are. You know their names, their families. You can do magic.
I think
You are the smartest man that has ever set foot on this earth. You are completely fucking insane.
okay.
I'm gonna roll a d12. You went in at, we're gonna say 11 a.m.
Okay.
You crawl out 5 hours later. You're fucking in this dark basement. The torch has gone out. It's pitch dark. You go from feeling everything to just the warm, wet slime around you. Your right arm is not there. Your right leg is not there. You're spat out by this wad of meat onto the cold floor, covered in your own afterbirth as a new human. But you know magic now. And when I say you know magic, mechanically, just tell me what happens.
What the fuck? Okay.
It's 4 p.m. The rest of your crew is probably making bombs and making plans right.
I think knowing a lot.
Everything.
To put
Not
it-
just
to
a
put
lot.
it-
Everything. You
knowing
could have said
everything.
90 and left some holes in there. No, you know everything.
I think Marcus seeing some missing limbs. He's gonna start with his leg.
Yeah.
I think Marcus would try to create a new leg to take the place of the missing one. And if that's doable, I think the way that it manifests is like his leg is reformed to like this is kind of weird to say, like to the best of his memory. Like, you know, if he had like he may be missing like a mole that was on his leg, but the way that it like manifests is like claymation like forming as like the limb kind of comes back, and he kind of takes a moment to kind of like feel it. But I think whenever he does that, he made a leg that he could move, but he didn't make a leg that could feel. So I think to him, that leg, that appendage always feels like it's numb, like there's no blood in it.
Yeah.
But he can still move it, I think. And just trying to grasp that, I think at that point he will get up with his one arm and keep the missing arm for right now, because his mind is reeling with all of the potential, and he will begin to walk. Oh, what's the meat mass look like?
Big
What's
mass.
the meat look like?
What's the meat look like?
Yo, the meat looks crazy. No. It is,
It's no longer Pride Month. I think we
Me
missed it.
checking is crazy.
as I described last time, it is a big, about this in terms of width and length, the size of a queen-size bed, and 7 feet tall. It's got limbs that, now you know what those limbs are. They are of alien nature. They are this massive meat. You know, it's from billions of light years away, and through a dark magic, it was brought. Some chunk of an old god teleported off of its body without its will into this church basement. This is a chunk of a great old one.
And is it still like, does it look the same after all of this? Does it look like it's changed is kind of my question.
Has it changed? No.
Okay.
You
I think he'll kind of,
yeah.
I think seeing what he was able to get from it, I think he'll leave it.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll try to get rid of it. And I think looking back, he kind of like chuckles to himself just like a little bit. As just like, what? More out of fear than anything. But also just how different his life is than what it was but a day ago. And I think he'll just start to walk up the stairs back to the compound.
So, essentially, what I need to know is their assault and Richard, the plan maker. What time do you think you were gonna assault the compound?
Well, I forgot I was muted. Late night for sure.
Late night.
Covered
mean-
night. Make sure everyone's sleeping.
So, like 11, 10, midnight.
Around midnight, probably.
Midnight, okay. So, by the time midnight rolls around, what would you be doing, Marcus?
I think you said 9 o'clock.
I don't have that open, so I can't see that. They
Guess
were
I can
gonna
look at it later.
they were gonna be there by midnight. Like assault the place at midnight. What? I can't see it. And I'm not gonna look. I'll look later.
You're good.
I think.
It's not that funny. I don't know what's cracking me up.
Ooh.
So like 7 hours to contemplate or get anything done. kill everyone there.
I think Marcus. Marcus would probably. I think what he would do to try to hide what happened to the father is I think he will literally just like invert the ground so he just like seeps into it, leaving like no body, no trace
Yeah.
of where this guy is. And kind of out of like a slight panic, seeing that he made a leg, I think Marcus would take the form of the father.
Yeah. Okay.
Just for now, in case somebody comes down.
Yeah. Like claymation
Because
rips around you, and you turn into that. Turn into the preacher.
yeah, I take on his appearance, his mannerisms, his voice, and I just kind of use that as a disguise for now, because I feel like he still understands everything, but I think he's also still processing what all of that means.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the realization of what his life is like now, just in case somebody comes down, he'll take on that form. But he'll probably take time and stay down there and just think of like what it is that he's done and what he can do next.
Okay.
Because he got what he wanted. So he's going to take this time to contemplate, does he not like the people at the compound? Or is he actually kind of on their side now?
Okay. Well, while you contemplate that, cut back over to the hit squad. You guys are driving back to the compound at this point. Richard in the van, everyone else split between the DeLorean and Michael's car. Does anybody talk about anything before heading in?
I'm just sharpening just scalpels, throwing knives. I'm just trying to get in the zone. I'm on stealth team with Michael, and I'm getting ready.
Okay. Michael, what's the radio playing?
You have to ask somebody else because I don't play the radio when I drive. Drive inside.
I sit and think. I love it.
I sit and contemplate while I drive.
Alejandro.
That's why I'm sharpening my weapon. So I can get some
Alejandro.
sort of noise.
What's playing in the radio?
It's just
Whoever's sitting in the passenger can choose.
it's just consistently changing because I don't like any of the radio stations down here. So eventually I just turn it off. So Dr. Crowley, are we
Yeah?
trying to save these people or not? You're one that speaks of helping others with your business and everything. So what are we going to be doing here?
I think we don't help unless they need it. And sometimes there are people who don't wish to be helped and don't think they need to. Or they don't think they need to be helped and they refuse to accept it. Sometimes it's best if they learn the hard way that they need help. But right now, the main thing we need to focus on is ourselves. Because our lives are the most important thing at the moment. Because there are people back home waiting for us at home, and I don't want to go back home in a box.
Who do you have waiting at home? Why keep doing this?
I wouldn't say he's exactly waiting at home, but he's waiting somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a break. Maybe try to see if I can find him somewhere. But Right now, not my business. That's all. That's all I have.
I need
And
help with finding somebody. I have some means to assist in that.
thanks. What about you? Do you have anybody waiting at home?
I have too many people waiting at home. Too many people that have to trust in everything that I do. My wife, my kid, all of my students that I need to get their grades back because they just had their finals. It's really not an opportune time to be on a little adventure like this.
Yeah.
Those creatures that we melted was the first time I've actually done that. I have worked on a movie set where they asked how this would be possible, but other than that, it was just a theory. So it's kind of good that it worked, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
This is an experience I won't forget, but wish I did.
If
Never
you
killed
need
someone, so
if
this is kind
you
of
need help, if you need help forgetting anything, just let Jackie know, and she'll connect you to me, because I think I know what can help.
that kind of goes against the ideals of science and taking all knowledge as potential learned knowledge. I'll take this as an experience and see where I can use it to help progress the world,
No,
even if
I
it is
get
in a
that.
secretive way.
Understandable. Again, still, the offer is open if you ever need it.
We have a good friend and ally to get back. Hopefully all in one piece. And that's what we have to fight for right now. So let's get it going.
Right.
Well, about half a mile out from the compound, everybody turns the lights off. Everybody kind of rolls in. See that there are not guard posts on this place. They are not really built for armed combat or defense or anything. There are like still guards up though, but you're able to keep your cars in like the tree line and stop far away enough away to where you're not going to draw attention to yourselves. Because the people in the front, they can just stay in the front. They can get out and walk when they have to once the distraction is made. But to the people that are driving back, make a driving or stealth check for me, and same for Richard.
And Richard, I'm with you, so you're making it.
You are gonna die if you're with Richard. I thought you were with Michael.
Wait, with Michael, my bad. That's Michael's on the stealth team. My bad. My bad.
Oh wait, I didn't know. What was Richard listening to? I forgot he was driving.
Richard? Oh man, he what is it? 1980s?
1987.
Like,
Virgin.
Duran Duran?
What do we got?
The Bengals.
The Bengals?
The Bengals? Oh, 100%.
The Ramones?
And I
Ooh,
would
the Ramones is a good
some
pick.
like super classic rock.
He's rolling
Like
up.
that?
Isn't necessarily classic yet.
Oh, so at the time,
So it's not
rock.
classic yet. Just rock.
Yeah.
He's rolling up in the race like, I just wanna sniff some glue. Playing the
Ouch.
Probably gave him a list of radio stations he shouldn't go to because that's what sets off the bomb.
He sets it to Christian talk radio, and that's what sets the bomb off.
That's actually what I was doing. I was like investigating which ones were the bullshit channels. Like, oh, these are the ones that will make it blow up.
But if
which
it's
one is stealth?
stealth or
I'm
driving,
not saying stealth. Oh, man, my
Not
stealth is so
forward.
much better than my drive.
In honor of JoJo's Siwa, you can
Which
do
one?
both,
Wait,
and Avis out.
So we're just rolling for one of them?
Don't
Do I-
Ian, I don't want to
We
think
just-
about that. You just put that image back in my head, and now I'm gonna kill you.
I'm pretty sure I'm God right now, so.
Good.
they all say that. They all,
Um,
everyone who's ever said that has always had a happy ending.
do I have to say which one I'm rolling before I roll?
the best one. Just say the best one, because you're gonna get under
Nah,
it.
I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to do that.
What?
I'm just kidding, yeah, my
I rolled a-
stuff is better.
What'd you
I rolled
roll?
a 50 under 70 on driving.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really low. 16 under 60. for
Okay.
stealth.
Both of y'all get where you need to be without getting spotted. Michael and Darnell, y'all are able to get up, fasten your rope preemptively, all of that. No, there's no walkways or watchtowers over the fence. There's just people out front with like rudimentary weapons. Like there's still guns, but they're not crazy. And you guys are in all black with suppressed rifles and sidearms and throwing knives and sledgehammers.
Yeah. I took my lab coat off, so it's just the black turtleneck underneath.
It's
You got
like,
that shit on.
Bro, oh my god, you get.
We see the fit.
you
We see
really
the-
said that this is the fit I'm gonna die in.
We see
If
the
you
bit,
die.
Piccolo.
You want to make sure it was fire.
Yeah.
You get into the boss fight with Marcus. He's like, "Hey, I just gotta let you know that was drippy."
You had that shit on.
I call that shit Chinese water torture. The way it's drippy. Okay.
Crazy.
Okay, Jackson, move on.
Okay.
Okay. Rope is fastened. Y'all are ready to.
Fastened, but okay.
Y'all are ready to climb over. You're allowed to say that. Okay. Richard.
This group.
I'm sorry. Richard, this is your process. Tell me what happens. This isn't a drive check. This is a... You're crashing the car anyway, so it's not a drive check, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I'm just driving.
You're just driving.
I grunt into the radios because I cannot speak. I will grunt my best 3, 2, 1 impression. It just
You go down the scale. It's like...
it sounds weird to anyone who might pick it up.
Flip the channels like Bumblebee.
I think
Fine.
we'll all
Yeah.
understand it when we hear the massive explosion.
Yeah. yeah. Hey,
Well, if you put it like that...
I understand it's your last few minutes, but can you not do that
Alright.
into the mic?
Make a military science land check, actually, just to see how the plan goes.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was a 90. I got scared. It is a 6. Ooh. 62.
I don't like that
Over,
face.
Over
under-
60.
Oh!
Over 60.
It's a not...
I
Okay,
thought it was a 90 for a second. It's not. It's a 6.
here's the
But it's still
complication.
over.
Here's the complication. There is a miscalculation of, we're gonna go like, your plan is still not, it's not a bad plan, but there was a miscalculation of how far Michael and Darnell are gonna have to run to back you up. So you're gonna have to go 2 rounds solo.
Oh. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so,
I'm dead.
3, 2, 1, what's the van? Tell me what the van does.
So, slam all the way down. Slam the gas all the way down into the compound. I don't know how many like houses or anything there is in this area. My plan is to just slam it. The second it breaks the fence, I will set the bomb off, jump with the gas still going.
Mhm.
I want the van to keep going as far as it can and explode wherever it goes.
Okay, yeah.
Be it in the back, in the front, in the middle, however far it makes it in those 30 seconds with no driver. And then I will like jump off and
Okay. Roll a luck check.
$18.
Okay. You do not hit the church and destroy it and, cause it to where it's impossible to go under there. No. It crashes into, like, a little cluster of houses. Just try not to think about who may or may not have been inside of them. And it goes off. Kaboom. 3 houses just in the vicinity of this van gone. Everybody hears this. Marcus, you hear this muffled coming from above you. You were just like you're at the latter end of your contemplation, and you hear an explosion. Everyone else, you hear this as well. We're gonna go into a little bit of a turn-based fashion. Front team, you see the guards at the gate. They turn around. You guys both see this. The guards at the gate, they turn around and they start running to investigate. So there's no more guards at the front gate. You guys want to drive closer? Do you guys want to stay where you are?
I figured we were on foot nearby.
Oh yeah, you could
Yeah.
also just run up on foot.
Running up on foot seems to be the best option.
Okay.
A lot quieter than a DeLorean on a rocky road.
Are y'all gonna hold?
Right.
Are y'all gonna hold actions?
Do we want to go in and try and attack from behind, or we want to wait for people to exit?
I think we should wait and see if people exit, and try to get a gauge on if it's possible that the place is empty or not, or at least the numbers have diminished somehow.
Sounds perfect with me. Just keeping an eye out on anyone with weapons, I guess.
Right.
Good.
Right. Side team, you guys climb over, and you see a few fighting men. They're of combat age, and they're carrying guns, and they're running back to where that explosion was. They are a good 50 meters away from you and going hard back there. You guys could try to snipe a few out, but it's gonna take 2 turns of jogging to get to where Richard is.
Okay. I guess I want to start making my way to. Are they in snipe range from where we are right now?
You could try it, but you would be giving up your movement.
Damn. Okay.
They don't see you
Can
though.
move range? They don't see us though.
Yeah, you're not in the forefront of their mind.
Okay. Then
I don't think we should
know.
give ourselves up just yet. I think we should just start heading toward. Keep with the plan and start closing
Moving
in
towards-
on that
Okay.
pincer position with Richard.
Sure. And I just start making my way. Movement wise.
Okay, movement wise.
And I will follow. We'll stay together.
Yep.
Richard, this is your first solo turn. You crash the thing. What do you do? Are you running to hide somewhere? Are you standing ground, just in the middle?
Following orders. So I will make this basically a hellscape and throw a Molotov at the fence,
Mhm.
make sure it all catches fire,
Mhm.
and start engulfing the entire area. Hope it just catches quickly.
Spread as much fire as you can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say combat starts. What is your initiative? Or not initiative, what is your dexterity score?
It's not great, man. It's a 9.
Okay. While throwing these Molotovs, one of the fighters is going to see you, and he is going to take a shot at you. This is the first one, and he says, "Hey, he's over here! He's throwing Molotovs!" And he rolls an 84. He, with 2 low caliber bullets, just hit a wooden wall beside you, and you're alerted to his position. A few more people are gonna make their way over. You have the chance to shoot back. Roll a gun firearms check.
You have a chance to do something else instead?
Yeah, if you want.
Ooh, training and orders take over, and I will look for cover.
Okay.
For a safe place I can shoot from.
Okay, you were setting fire to this house, so you can climb inside, bust a window, climb inside, or get on the other side of a wall.
I'll go inside.
Okay.
It's easier for me to protect myself in a building.
Yeah, you bust a window, you climb inside. There's a family that runs out, screaming, "Oh my god!" Grabbing her children and running out. Marcus, what do you do? You're hearing the sounds of gunfire, explosions, screaming.
I'll start walking my way up.
walking. Okay.
Just a chill guy.
Because
Yeah.
I already know what's gonna happen.
He does.
I've seen it,
Seen it all.
so I know that I can walk. I hope.
He's got time. This is an interesting little exercise, huh?
I
Oh,
will
this is
say,
awesome.
like, whenever I walk down here, how long? Because I was like being walked down here. How long did that take?
About 200 stairs.
Ooh.
You're underground.
We'll say. I don't feel like walking, so I'm just gonna start levitating. But I think I would make my way up there relatively fast, but I'm not sprinting
Yeah.
because I know what's going on. But I will also say this for the sake of like me potentially helping. I don't want to take forever because, yeah, I have my reasons.
I need
So
to.
I'll be making my way up.
I do also need you to remember you're insane.
No, I know.
Okay, cool. While you're going up, you pass a door. You know what's behind that door. It doesn't interest you right now.
Okay.
So, front door team. At this point, you guys are starting to see some action. There are groups of people, like most, you can tell, women and children without weapons, like running out of the compound. They don't see you yet, but you do see that there is one like armed guy that's like escorting them out, and he's got like a shotgun.
I'm gonna hope Dr. Crowley's a good shot. 'Cause I'm gonna try and just walk up to him and like basically fall in front of him and trip him.
Okay.
Like try and join the mob and trip him purposely.
Problem.
Okay, yeah, that's a we'll go unarmed combat or melee.
Okay. 64 over 60.
Oh man, I've never seen such bad luck. Dr. Crowley, so what happens is you go over, you try to body check this guy, get him down in the crowd, but this is a big old strong farm boy. He like pushes back against you. Dr. Crowley, you see this happen. What do you do?
I want to try and take a shot at his head.
Okay. Roll a firearms check. And what is your firearms skill?
Firearms. It's a 20.
Okay, so you need to roll a d100 and get under a 20.
All right. No big deal. No big deal.
You could
All
you
right.
could adjust the strategy. You brought a sledgehammer, and I know you're better with melee.
Oh, can I charge with my sledgehammer and just absolutely clock him in the head with
Yes.
a sledgehammer?
Yes, you absolutely can.
I'm gonna do that instead because I don't trust myself and I might accidentally shoot Alejandro's head off.
Or just like a person, like just one of these random civilians. So
Yeah, if anything, it probably looks like there's a tussle now, so people are starting to spread away.
yeah, these people are like fleeing for their lives, and they stop to go fight.
Okay, so it'd be a melee weapons check instead.
Yes, melee weapons.
Okay, good, because that's about a 10%. That's about a 10% increase. That's okay.
You've got this. At the very least, something's gonna happen.
Okay, Indiana Fever 1 today. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm
Let's
having good luck today.
Make it a fair fight.
12.
Oh!
Nice.
Roll a d10 because this is a sledgehammer.
Oh,
Okey-dokey.
not the
I'm
head.
sorry, sir, you wanted an old man, but she will.
That is a 9.
That's a not. He's unconscious. You fully. This guy had 10 health. You come in with a 9. Bam! Across the back of the head. He's unconscious, probably brain bleed. He's out of the fight.
Family Guy death posing.
He's So that's one combatant down, and I know how many there are. So that's one down.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright.
Stealth team, are you guys still running?
Yeah, still. It's,
I guess.
yeah.
Okay. Richard, this is your last solo round. What are you gonna do with it? You're like behind cover. You know there's multiple people that are like converging on your position. But this is also kind of the time. This is your element.
I'm in a house.
Yeah, you're in a house.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Ready for the second everyone walks in.
Oh.
In my element.
Yeah.
And I drop a smoke bomb.
Okay.
In my feet.
Mm-hmm. So
In the room.
So what are you like hiding under like furniture or like behind a door or something?
Kind of like behind. So if I go in through the window.
Yeah.
Right. I'm assuming I went into a room.
Yeah.
No, I'll hide behind the door to that room, to see the living room where where like the people I know are gonna come in from.
Yeah.
Don the gas mask that they gave us, and drop the smoke bomb to obscure as much vision as I can.
Okay. Yeah.
In the room, like where I know that people are gonna start coming in.
Okay. So, wait. 4 guys get into that room. And they've got like little revolvers, they've got hunting rifles, one of them has a shotgun. You toss in that smoke grenade, and they are all completely blind. Like, it goes off, they can't see a thing, like they're trying to fumble back for the door, maybe one of them gets out. We'll say that because you're an absolute expert in this, is there anything else you want to do? If you want to go for a kill.
If I can, because I would have taken the semi, I'm gonna try and at least take one of them out.
Okay, roll a firearms check. And we'll say don't worry about damage because of how many of them there are. We'll just say if you hit or not.
$44 under 60.
That's a crit. We'll say you take 2 out, like with a spray of bullets. You take out 2 of them with a critical hit. So it's smoking. Yeah, so it's smoking. They can't see anything. You go in with the gas mask, and it's kind of like sweeping. You feel the barrel of your gun touch something. Pop, pop, pop. You know, you take that one out. You see another one, like through a haze of the smoke. You get rid of him. So it's 3 armed combatants that are gone. Marcus, you're still just walking? Or floating?
Yeah, I think Marcus he's like slightly floating. His like feet are kind of dangling, and like the tip of his shoe is like tapping the stair, like just ever so slightly.
Stop aura farming.
And sorry.
Bro thinks he's in an edit.
And what about this? Okay.
Sorry.
And he is just kind of like dragging his hand along the wall as he is kind of like making his way up. I will say Marcus knows what he wants to do now. And so if I can, like, I want him to kind of like be able like to speed up to get potentially to the top of the stairs faster.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know how far I can get in a turn, but
we'll say next turn you can just get to the top just by like speeding up your levitation.
Okay.
Because it's like kind of spirally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Front team. Front team. Alejandro, are you getting helped up off the ground?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a day. I think it's about time to mask up.
Probably.
And if I'm able to, I want to drop one of the sleep gas right in the front doorway of this establishment.
Okay, yeah.
And just walk in.
Okay, yeah. It's like you toss it out. Also, I need both of you. You didn't kill that guy. You technically did not kill that guy, so you don't need to roll a sanity check. I would say if you fully did just take his head off, you would, but we'll call that one even.
Damn it.
Do you want to roll a sanity check, or do you want to double tap him?
I I think a sanity check could be fun.
Okay, roll a sanity check for knocking his head smooth off.
All right. All right. All right.
For both of us?
No, just since she's more vulnerable to this because she's the one that did it, you know that he's gonna be fucked up for the rest of his life, but live.
So just remind me one more time of how to roll sanity. 'Cause I always.
It is a D100, and you want to get under your current sanity score.
Okay. All right. Cool. That is a 65 over 45.
You lose. Let me see. Where are mine little mini pyramids? They're also not here. They're like other shit. You lose 1 point of sanity damage. I'm sorry. That was so not dramatic. But you lose a point of sanity damage. There's something in the back of her mind that's like, that one, like, it just felt way dirtier. The way that guy got killed.
Fuck.
I'd have to. Did she yell that?
No.
It'd be awesome if she did. She's like, fuck, I wanted that so cleaner. Oh, he's gonna be all, like, weird for the rest
He's
of his
gonna be
life.
fine. Damn it.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's
okay.
a child of incest. Let's keep it going. Come on, Crowley.
Right.
Okay, mask up. Sleeping gas gets thrown out. We're not gonna tackle that. Okay. People are starting to pass out now. Like, it's just civilians, non-combatants. To the side team, you see a house with smoke billowing out of its windows. You hear shots coming from the inside, and you see about 5 people, and some of these guys have like assault rifles. One of them has an AK, like stacked outside of this house, like behind picket fencing for little garden areas, like waiting for whoever's inside to come outside. But you guys are behind them, like a little pincer kind of move.
How far away are we to the dude with the AK?
AK is 20
Like the
meters.
head 20 meters?
So it would take an action if you wanted to walk up to him.
Oh, okay.
But hitting a shot would be fine.
Alright, yeah.
I am using a fully automatic weapon. Am I allowed to hit more than one? in
Yes,
one
they
volley?
they have a radius of lethality on them. I think yours is 3 meters for an M4 or like an automatic rifle.
Okay.
So we'll say that there's like 3 meters is 9 feet. That's a lot. So we'll say that there are 2 guys, one with a revolver, one with a shotgun, ducked behind next to each other. And since you have a
What about
radius
the
of
guy
lethality,
with what about the guy with the AK?
I'm gonna say he's on his own. He's not within
He's
3
on his
meters.
own.
He's not within 3 meters of somebody.
3 meters is a long distance.
I just said
for
that.
lot. Yeah, but you just said they were all stacked up near each other.
Okay. Here, roll me a luck
Alright,
check. No,
no,
luck
it's
check.
fine.
No, there's a rule for this. Luck check. Roll a luck check to see if one of the guys is next to him. Because I didn't make like a map for them. Under 50 is in your favor.
Would have been a massive map if you had.
Too big. Would have been too big.
Yeah.
I rolled a
would have been
93.
massive.
A 93. He's on his own.
Okay. Alright. In that case, what about the other 2 guys that aren't the first 2 guys that are behind the guy with the assault rifle?
We'll say that they are also stacked up.
So I'm worried about anybody who has a weapon with good enough range to start firing back.
We'll say that one of them has
Um,
like a hunting rifle, bolt action.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna ask Darnell, like, how many do you think we can pick off at once?
4 max. You see they start loading their assault rifle, and they're putting in the tranks, and they start. They aim at the dude with the heavy assault rifle, the AK.
Okay.
Just so that we can get him off the board and maybe take his weapon.
Okay. So that'll be the tranquilizer rifle. We'll say that one. It can shoot one bullet at a time, or like one dart at a time. And so, what is your firearm score?
40.
40? You can feasibly hit that.
In that case, I'll go for the two guys that are closest to the building, and I will just sweep both of them.
All right, roll the firearms. What
with
do we
my
got here?
rifle. That
25
is
out of 40.
4 under 70 for me.
40 under 70. Okay, you roll. You roll a D100 to see the lethality rating to just see if this like outright kills him. You hit him with a trank. Roll a D10 on like trank damage. We'll call it.
How does the lethality rating work?
Is the rifle has a 15% lethality rating. If it gets under that, then they outright die. If not, they still take 2d10 damage. So if you roll, 8.
8, yeah.
Yes, 8's gonna put him under.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna roll.
It's like a dart back of the neck,
That's a 50.
and he's like immediately unconscious just because of the speed of the dart that hit him.
Yeah.
That's a 59. So I just roll 2d10 for damage then.
No, that is the 2d10. So you just rolled 14 damage,
Oh.
and that fucking kills them anyway.
Nice.
Lethality is more for big monsters. It's more for like big monsters, you know? For a human, 2d10 is lethal no matter what. So that's 14 damage. You spray and pepper these guys. That's 6 armed combatants down total. There are 2 more left in your view. We're gonna go back to Richard inside the house.
All right. How many footsteps am I hearing?
Ooh. There's one guy stumbling and coughing in the corner. There's another guy like padding for the door. So you're in there with 2 people.
He's padding for the door. They're not together, right?
No, they're far apart.
That's unfortunate for me. The dude that's coughing, that's easy. Ooh, what can I do? Let's see if we can take them both out.
You have a grenade.
How many Molotovs do you think I would have used? All 3?
You
To set
you
the
mentioned
thing on
2.
fire?
You only mentioned 2. One for the wall and then another one on a house.
Yeah. Awesome.
Gonna fade
Oof.
away?
But I don't know if I can do 2 different things.
Just because
Okay, here's
this,
what I want
yeah,
to
it's
do.
not rules as written, but because of the scenario, I want you to feel
Here's
like
what I
more
want to
powered.
do. Here's what I want to do. You will tell me what I can and can't do. Here's
Okay.
what I want to do.
Okay.
I would light the Molotov, and I want to light the Molotov, chuck it at the door,
Mhm.
or at least the one looking for the door.
Mhm.
If it sets him on fire, that all the better, and then immediately jump out the nearest window.
That's fine. Yeah, you can. That's rules as written fine because you can move 3 meters in a turn, like feasibly. The window's easily that far away. So, are you throwing it in the air? That's the main question.
No, I am like, I'm hearing the dude padding for the door. It's going at him, at him.
Okay, yeah, it's at him. It like breaks on his back. Immediate on fire. That's 7 down now. And you guys on the outside just see Richard jump out, land on like his side. The 2 guys that are left outside that were behind cover see you do this, and they are gonna take shots at you.
I was thinking you jump out like the Scott Pilgrim view. Like that's how you jump through the window. It's just
Oh,
like
wait.
full on.
Do you dolphin dive Black Ops 2 style? Are you Black Ops 2 diving?
Yeah, I was thinking dive and roll.
Okay.
Duck into cover.
Oh hell yeah!
I know
Roll.
there's people. I know there's
No,
people
roll
out
a
there,
luck
like,
check.
my
Roll a luck check
mentality
to see
would
if
be,
you
like,
make it.
immediately.
Roll a luck check to see if you make it to the picket fence.
Do a flip!
Do a flip!
Double zeros is
100.
It's 0, right?
It's.
Oh.
But what's your total thing? Because a double
No,
zero.
because I have one with I have the 10s.
Okay, then it's
and that's 0.
Okay, if you
and
have.
then I have a 9 on the other dice.
Okay, then you rolled a 9 under 50.
And I rolled a 9.
Oh.
You ripped
Misunderstood.
your open again.
Misunderstood.
Oh.
I have the dice with the.
That was about
with
to be the
10s,
worst
20,
critical.
60.
Yeah. If you rolled that and a 0, it's a 100, and that's like the worst critical. It's like, oh no, that's where they kept their recreational bear traps. Oh my god.
That would have been hilarious.
No, you duck and roll into cover. They're still gonna take shots, but at at a 20-point disadvantage.
Bet.
The glass pit. Wait, one of these is in a 10 spot. Hold up.
Call me in prison.
Okay, one got a 6 and one got a 98. The 6 is gonna shoot at you with like a little pocket rocket, like 32 revolver, while you're jumping, and he got a 4 damage. How much HP do you have? Because if you have 2 or under, you're
half my
unconscious.
HP.
You've got 2
That's
more
half
until
my
you go
HP.
unconscious.
I know, I'm aware.
Going to the front door team. You guys are in your gas masks. People are going down left and right to you. You're like, you're throwing the canisters. You're taking it and like kind of waving it in people's faces. I don't know what you're doing, but that's what I'm picturing.
Can you describe the layout really quick?
Yeah. So when you walk in, it is the first kind of area is farms, little like cows, like animals, like grain, like little homestead kind of thingamabobs, chickens and such. And then about 20 meters past that is when houses and like places of like work are, like blacksmiths and that kind of thing. And at the very center, which would be like 40 meters from y'all, is the church.
Are the
Mike definitely
animals
seemed interested in the church. That's kind of where I'm intended to go.
Wait, I want to know what she wants to know about the animals.
irate because of the explosion, or
They're-
are they
yeah.
more?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So we can kind of just run because the sound of the animals would kind of drown out our footsteps.
Perfect. I'm gonna have the trank rifle ready to go for if we see anybody. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking heading to the church is at least the best rendezvous point for everyone.
That's like the most intuitive.
Right.
Right? So y'all head for the church. Is there anything else you do? Besides like what you were doing?
Remember, we all have earpieces too. We can't just speak to each other at any time.
Can I
You see a lot
cause
of gunfire.
Yes.
Can I cause more of a distraction and more chaos by letting the animals out?
Yes.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
would do that.
Yeah, no, you go up and you just start like unlocking like pens for cows and horses, and they are running amok, and they might trample people, but that's really not your problem. It is full pandemonium in there. Nobody is gonna look twice at you.
While she's unlocking it, she's like, "Go, be free, have a purpose, help us out, be free. Don't be a slave to the man."
She says as
I'm
a
just trying to
federal
keep Dr.
agent, I love
Crowder
her.
covered.
yeah. The system's corrupt.
The system's corrupt. You are more than just a cow.
Actively part of the system.
yeah.
Well, we should know. So.
But it's okay because like we're cool. Part of it.
If anyone
What if
knew
I-
that the system was corrupt, it'd be her. What'd you say?
What if I took a chicken with me as like a weapon, and I just squeezed the chicken to let it egg shoot out?
Boom, boom, boom.
It feels very in character. It's just
Okay. Keeping the chicken sounds in character, it's not gonna shoot an... I'm so sorry, it's not gonna shoot an egg.
Sorry.
With the dynamite that we attach to it, now that's a distraction.
Oh my god, it's like that's like the little Call of Duty.
Breaking Bad tortoise, but instead it's like a chicken with dynamite wrapped around its neck.
Yeah, that's the like Call of Duty like RC car. Dynamite put on a chicken. Just like be free.
Man, this cosmic horror game is awesome.
Oh right, this is cosmic horror. That's right. I forgot.
Well, we're cutting in between cosmic horror and
A buddy cop film.
I forgot what are they called? Tobacco firearms. The people that did Waco. I forgot what they were called.
I cannot remember. I don't remember.
Joe.
Huh?
Who were the people that did the Waco assault? You have the T-shirt.
I do. I do have the
That sounds
ATF.
really bad.
What, the ATF. The ATF.
I do have the the T-shirt because I was in Waco County in 19 whatever. All I got was this lousy T-shirt. That's
Waco
not
was
what it
kind of
says, but-
cool.
That's not what it says. I forget what it's.
It says, "Don't ask me what happened in Waco County, Texas, in 19 whatever," and you wore it when we went to see FNAF.
I did. I did.
All
That's
right.
it. I mean, if there's ever a time to wear that shirt,
Stealth gang. You see the two more combatants. That they just both took shots at Richard as he jumped out, and one of them hit.
I go over to the one because he's not. I guess he's facing Richard.
Mm-hmm. So you can only move
I'm-
3 meters in a round before you give up an action.
How far are they still?
There's they not within 3. They're over closer to the house, behind a picket, behind the house's fence, using it as cover. So getting within melee would cost a turn.
Okay. Then instead, as this melee fighter, I will.
Yeah, throwing knives.
We'll do some throwing knives.
And I believe it is
yeah.
melee weapons. It's a throwing knife.
Yeah.
There's not a skill for it.
Yeah, there's melee weapon skill.
Yeah, there's not a skill for throwing the knife though. So I think that fits the most.
Right.
Since you're trained, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna launch some hose at the dude who shot Richard.
Mhm.
Crit if we sexy. And we didn't crit, but we're hot though.
Okay.
So out of 50, yeah, I got a 30.
Okay, 30 out of 50. That hits, so you're gonna 1, 2, throwing knives, volley go out. That guy's out of combat. You're 8 men down. Joe. Or Michael. What would you like to do?
As Michael is as I throw it, I just say cover me. As I just because now I'm
Okay.
probably a lot closer.
Yeah, you get your 3 meters closer as you do that.
Yeah.
So who is now left surrounding that building?
One more that doesn't have knives in him, and then there's one on the inside.
Yeah, there's one on the inside as well. Of course, I can't see any of them either on the inside because it's smoke.
I think
Yeah,
you
I guess
can-
I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just. I'll move to a position where I can watch that same window that Richard came out of, and then I'll fire on the one guy that's left, not
Alright.
inside the building.
Roll the firearms check.
And it will be a 36 out of under 70.
Okay.
And damage 9-6.
Yeah, that'll do it. 15 damage will do it. He gets blown away. The other one's got knives in him. No matter how much health he has, he's out of combat. These are not trained soldiers. These are essentially like a people's militia. I'm gonna say there's one guy stuck inside a burning building, and that was the last guy that I had for y'all. I'm gonna say that combat, as of right now, is ended. So everyone is good to go and meet up at the church. All of the non-combatants are running out. They're passing out in the gas. They're scattering into the woods. They're not trying to fight you.
Okay.
Church is clear, at least. Seeing that we're the first ones here.
Right.
Clear over here as well.
It's a good sign.
I start
All
making my way to the church. We'll rendezvous with you guys.
I'll follow close
That's
behind.
established.
So while they're making their way to the church, Marcus, about this
This
time, you would be getting to the top of the stairs. You'd be back on the surface. You can go out into like the sanctuary where they have like the pews and pulpit, and go out into the burning town. Really up to you.
Is there anybody in the church?
Well, you know that there are people that are about to be in the church.
This is true.
You know your people are going to the church. You could aura farm, or you could go and meet them at the front door.
I'm gonna wait in the church.
Where at are you gonna wait?
That's how you know
I'll
he's got
wait
too
in
much knowledge because his mic's crackling. It can't handle it all.
Yeah, yeah, I'm too powerful. And I'm gonna aura farm in a way that Marcus will. So it's not gonna be very good.
Okay, awesome. They can find out. You don't have to tell us now. You can tell them what happens when they walk in.
Well, we walk,
I'll-
and also it's not Marcus. He still looks like the old guy.
I think after I will say this because this was something I was thinking about, is after knowing that my group is coming in here, but then also that people aren't really gonna recognize us or they don't care about seeing us, I would look like Marcus. I would go back. That was just solely in case somebody came to inspect, but now I'm back to looking like Marcus. So that was something I was thinking about. But yeah, I'll wait in the sanctuary. I'll wait for them to walk in.
So, everybody, Richard's wounded with a gunshot in his torso. Everyone else, you meet up outside, or all of you, Richard, you're one, meet up outside of the church. Any words between the five of you?
Do I have enough time to try to at least pick out the bullet wound that's in Richard?
Roll a surgery.
I'm gonna say I'm still hyper aware, and in combat mode, I probably wouldn't even let you. Like this is like focus, like move forward,
Okay.
and until we're done.
Richard
Just
is
snaps his
on cocaine right now. He's fine.
Oh, 100%, that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's also like going back to like his time during the war. It's just like focus, hyper focus.
He can't even
Just
feel
get
it.
the mission done.
That's so like the slash to the neck. That was crazy. This gunshot probably 1 of 20.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I just keep moving. Fuck.
Yep.
Heavy hitters up front, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare to breach the front door.
Okay.
I put the mask on just in case. We start off by throwing gas in there. Because we don't know who's in there or if anyone's in there.
Yeah.
So
Yes, I agree. We should do that.
yeah, let's gas the place first.
All right.
Are there windows on the outside?
Stained glass, but you're not that evil, are you?
I'm a man of science. I don't give a
Window.
fuck about
Yeah, I was
religion.
gonna say we're science people here.
Yeah, like
Where did this like poor commune get the money for someone to craft them stained glass windows?
Maybe they made it themselves, bro. It's not that
There's,
hard.
uh,
Wooden church.
They crafted it themselves. They stained them themselves.
The
Nah,
stain's just
they-
blood,
Stained glass
actually.
is like the stained glass is like different pieces of like
They-
broken like green beer bottles.
Yeah.
You see Hennessy every so often in one of the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying, though? What were you
That's
saying?
Oh, I was just saying that they broke a bunch of windows and then painted a sheer coat over it and like watercolors.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
I was thinking like opaque wall paints, like you can't see through them.
Oh, man.
It's just like from the outside they look good.
Also, yeah, and I answered your text.
Okay, I just wanted to see what was. Oh boy. Okay.
But yeah, gas and all. We're just gonna
Sleep gas, tear gas, mix of both.
Yeah.
mix of both.
All right.
Just throw whatever we got, because we
Yeah.
shouldn't need it on the way out.
All right.
We'll
Yeah.
just have one person go to each of the outside windows, put like one bullet in the window to crack it, and toss it in.
All right. Y'all do that. What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Alright, y'all do that. Gas starts filling the place. Marcus, you see this. What do you do to counteract that? Or not counteract, but protect yourself from it.
So this is a question I have, like mechanics wise.
Mechanics wise?
I know everything that's about to happen, but am I still like, would a bullet still kill me?
Yeah.
Is my question. Okay, so I'm still like
So,
very vulnerable.
Here's the thing with everything that's about to happen. That's if determinism is real. It's not, but there is like there is a set of default options. That's how we're gonna play this. Is the human soul still has free will, but you can kind of like very easily guess. But determinism isn't real, and everyone has free will, and the human soul is unpredictable. So if one of them just decides to like randomly shoot you, you probably would not have time to react.
Okay, that answers my question.
And when you do actions against them, I'm gonna make you roll a check for it.
Okay, cool. I think when the gas canisters start to come in, I will, similar to what I did to the body, is when those canisters hit the ground, I want to try and like trap them under like the floorboards to like seal it.
Are they like clipping through the floor? Is that what it looks like?
I would say like the ground, like a 2-foot radius sphere opens up in the ground, the gas canister goes in and then closes back.
Okay.
So the gas is still being released but underground.
Gotcha. Alright.
Wouldn't
Just
see
in case.
gas be released, right?
No, it's stained glass. You see.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's stained glass, and the way that stained glass is made, it's like like metal framing and like little panels. So you throw the canister through one of the little panels, but you still can't like see clearly in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and if anything, there's like a small like, I'm just assuming it's green. Just like a green kind of smoke, like on the ground where the gas canisters came in, but the canisters themselves have been buried. So there's a little bit of gas in here, but if that's allowed. Okay.
All right, gas out. Go, go, go.
All right.
Everything.
All right. Tell me what you guys do, and tell me what they see.
Who comes in first?
As soon as the gas goes in, I just kick the door in with like my gun out.
Yep.
Okay.
I follow in close behind, sweeping the room with my weapon forward.
I want to try to hide. The moment I get in there, I'm trying to not be seen.
So like y'all are in the first little antechamber, and this is like this is where people light their prayer candles. This is where people like use the restroom. Like there's like restrooms. There's like a little office to the side, a little set of stairs to the side, and there's one more like big set of doors before the sanctuary.
Okay.
But
So
antechamber's clear.
Okay. I kind of radio back that the antechamber is clear. And I guess we keep moving forward. I'm still trying to take the hide action, whatever that means for Delta Green.
Like move stealthily.
whatever.
You're trying to move stealthily.
Yeah.
And there's really only so much you can do of that with the current situation.
Okay.
Do y'all go into the sanctuary?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goes in first.
I shall.
Me?
Oh.
Who
I will
volunteers?
open the door,
Yeah.
but I will open the door, but I will open the door from the side and stand behind it with my rifle and peek inside.
as Lulu rushes in.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, but
No, I'll crash at the door like Wile E. Coyote, so there's like a Luann-shaped hole in the door.
My perfectly crafted horror narrative. Why do you keep cartooning it? Be afraid.
yeah. I guess I will watch as Lulu runs in, so when she gets shot, I can know where it came from.
I think.
Fuck you.
Lulu, there are 12 guys in there. They kill you. I'm just kidding.
You actually scared me for a second. I thought there were actually 12 guys. I was about to be like, nope,
Another
nope,
12
shit,
guys.
and like scream to a halt and do like a 180.
12 Angry Men.
Oh, I watched that movie the other day. It's so good.
What do we see?
I think whenever Lulu runs in, I think the first thing you probably see is Marcus is up by like the altar, and you see he is creating something, and you kind of look up and you kind of watch as this structure is being crafted, similar to like taking, like you see like bits of clay kind of peer and then shape and then just kind of keep building upon itself. As you see his hand is placed on the altar, and behind him you see a cross being made, and on that cross, crucified is Gumby, all in gold, but it's the same pose, and he'll kind of like just like the head like.
I don't know why. That just flashed this image into my brain.
Ever in my 25 years of teaching.
No.
Flashed into my brain immediately.
And you'll see like Mark kind of like he kind of does the thing like his head kind of like drops back and he kind of looks behind him just a little bit and sees you walk in, Lulu, and he'll be like, you know, this man saved me many a times.
I don't know where I expected this narrative to be going, but this definitely wasn't it.
We're here.
We're here.
You gave the creepy lone guy god powers.
The throwing the comic out of the window had to be some kind of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
The camera would have like sat on that comic like way too long.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm fucking comic that as soon as possible.
This was True
I see
Detective
this?
2 episodes ago.
Yeah. Do we all see this at this point?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
think so.
He's not
But
hiding
it's just
it.
it's just Marcus.
Cool.
But
He's just using god power.
yeah, he's just doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, I immediately put one between his eyes.
Oh my god!
I'm in mission mode. I know what my job is.
Okay.
And the thing
What do we do?
is,
What do we do? What do we do?
the thing is, what you were saying earlier about like what determinism, is that what you said?
Yeah, determinism, which is, it's like Calvinism, it's like philosophy that everything's preordained and there's no such thing as free will.
Yeah. You know Richard well enough that you would probably know he would do this.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so
At this
you
point.
shoot. You're prepared
shoot.
for it. So tell me
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Okay. Because a
Roll to
bullet
hit.
will
Does he
kill
have to roll to
you.
hit? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he has to
Oh,
roll
okay,
to hit.
I'll rolling. That's a 9.
I mean, that definitely.
That bullet's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
You can
That
roll
bullet's gonna
damage.
hit.
You can roll damage. You do not have infinite reflexes. You have infinite knowledge, which is very different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
If
Trust.
Cool.
trusting the
What
process.
is the damage on this gun again? On this gun?
Which gun are you using?
If I still have the semi-automatic.
Should be a carbine, or one of those should be maybe a 10 or a 12. Pull up my. Let me pull up my handy dandy agent's handbook.
All right, Poindexter.
Carbine 1d12, yes.
Yeah. Shot you.
Where are my D12s? What do D12s look like? Here it is.
Oh, you don't know. Marcus already used his powers to disintegrate your D12s.
Yeah, for real.
What can I
6.
say?
6 points of damage. Okay.
That bullet hits Marcus, and you watch right between the eyes as it does. Clay hits the back of the wall, and you hear kind of from like the side. If I'm allowed to do this because I know Richard, I'll just say very predictable. And the real Marcus made a homunculus, knowing Richard would come in here and immediately fire. Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's what I've been crafting. But the Marcus that says that books it from the church, and this is the real one. This is the real one.
Hey, where?
Okay, so like I'm imagining kind of like where like the altar is, right? The door to the church is on the other end, and there's like some back doors that kind of go to like the office rooms of the church or whatnot. He's going out. He's trying to go out the back door. And like if y'all start like chasing him, you see where that Marcus was standing along the ground, like underneath like the rug. It's like a line of clay, and he just crafted this Marcus because he knew Richard would fucking shoot him immediately.
Who's got the highest?
Richard, what the fuck? He didn't do anything.
100%.
But
He was just
you also,
standing there.
I'll say very predictable. But like as I'm kind of like getting ready to hide, I will say to you, be like, I can help though, and like he is trying. He's booking it.
Okay. Who's
What
got?
were you gonna say?
Whoever's got the highest alertness can tell me. Whoever's got the highest like high alertness skills like knows where he left from, basically. Because that's this game's stand-in for perception.
I have an 85.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
hell yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
I
Michael,
have an 85.
fuck it.
I have a high alert. I have a 50 alertness, but I'm very, very high.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, at the very least, Michael's like, he went that way.
yeah, 100%. I'm running. I'm scared.
I point him out, and I start bolt actioning a shot.
Like a Trent gunshot.
But I do yell out that I can help.
He's yelling that he can help.
Can I immobilize him?
Yeah, I want to.
Why?
That's why I'm doing a trank
don't
shot.
even
So
shoot him.
he doesn't die from a trank. It'll just knock him out.
Okay, by the time you guys get outside,
trying to shoot him.
by the time you guys get outside, he would have had a full turn of sprint, which is 30 meters. So, like, you're not gonna be able to sledgehammer him. So,
I gotta trank him if we're gonna try to.
okay, let's get into initiative order if we're gonna start doing actions. Holy
What do we roll
hell!
for
I'm very
initiative?
glad.
I've already got it. I've got
I'm
it.
very glad
Okay.
that I gave you that.
Because because you said you rolled what on a 6?
A 6 on a d12.
A 6 on a d12. Yeah, that would drop me to 0 hit points.
I genuinely cannot believe what this game has become.
That-
This is like the weirdest direction in the world. Crucifying Gumby to Marcus booking it out of the gym. Not the gym, the church.
This is like it's like a fucking anime character that it's like usually super serious that just gets really silly.
yeah.
If this was an anime, there'd be like 3 episodes of this fight, but one of them would just be like Marcus's like really sad backstory and like constant flashbacks and fight over and over again, but nothing ever happens. It's just his backstory and voiceovers.
Fucking record of Ragnarok.
Has anybody ever seen Mob Psycho 100?
I love that.
Yes.
This is like the Reagan guy that goes like self-defense attack, like fucking Santa song.
Yes, that's exactly Marcus, but he is running, and I will say while he's running, I want him to try something.
Okay, your
Bad.
turn is a little further down. We're gonna have to go in turn order, even though you have god powers.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Michael and Darnell, you both act at the same time.
Gods have boundaries.
Yeah, I immediately bolt action the trach rifle, and I just line up a shot and just.
Alright, shoot a tranquilizer. This is.
Come on.
The Creed's music.
Oh, and I hit that shit too. Yup. Out of 40, 35.
Yes.
Roll tranquilizer damage.
Which
Pop
is a D12, right?
I think that's what we used last time.
Yeah.
If this puts me under, that'd be so fucking funny.
9.
Oh damn.
No, bro.
You just see Darnell just runs a little bit, gets into like a stance, like on one knee, and just like lining up the shot, just like.
Can I
Don't-
try to do
don't-
something?
Don't worry,
I don't know.
Handler, please.
I didn't think this far ahead! I didn't think this far ahead!
Don't worry, I'm a surgeon. Damn.
Surgeon.
Okay,
I am surgeon.
okay. When it gets to your turn, we'll see. Michael, what are you doing?
I was just gonna sprint after him.
Also, like, if you don't have, you've got full health by now. What is your max HP?
mine.
Yeah, yours. Yeah, Mike. Yours, Marcus.
Oh, 12.
9 leaves you with
Oh, wait,
3.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong number. My max hit points is 10.
9 puts you at
Not
1.
1.
But
I
it's
was looking at my willpower.
okay. If you guys will allow me a second to look at tranquilizers in this game.
No.
Okay.
They work.
Pepper spray. We might have invented them. And brought them in. There are stun guns. There are stun guns, and that just gives a penalty to the person who gets shot. This is not a stun gun. This is a trank, flamethrower, autocannon, grenade launcher.
Like a sleep poison or something.
There is sleep poison. There is ricin. Other survival gear.
What's the
Ricin, actually, ricin's a kill you poison. Hold up. Emergency survival,
Ooh.
surveillance, strength, storage. There's a lot of items in this game. 3D printer, no. Emergency survival.
I got shot with a 3D printer.
Oh my god. Off the books medical
Wait.
care. No, wait.
Should this be in my? Oh. Is
Right.
All this fun stuff.
I'm going through. I'm going.
Silly but spooky, and here your ass comes with a trank.
It could have been a real bullet, so that's a strange way to say thank you.
Because God forbid men try to have hobbies.
You crucified
That's-
Gumpy. How is that a hobby?
You wouldn't get
That's
it.
a weird.
You wouldn't get it. None of y'all understand.
God. I don't. Okay, I think we're gonna have to rules. We're gonna have to make this one up as we go because I'm not finding. There were drugs in this game and poisons. There are somewhere in here, but I cannot find them. So, wait, tradecraft, disposing of a body, medical treatment, dog. Yeah, unless if somebody in the next like 30 seconds can help me find where an equivalent of this would be. We're just gonna take it. What?
Can we say it hits my Kevlar?
You do have a Kevlar vest on, and that would leave you with. Okay, hold up, because everyone does have on a Kevlar vest.
I
Which-
found poisons, and if you want to rule it that way, it just the victim has to make a con ×5 test
That makes sense.
to withstand the harm.
That makes sense for poison. Okay, we'll say con ×5.
Okay. So it's
What do you need to
literally.
Yeah, it's also the same for like shock weapons, which kind of do the same thing. They just
Yeah. so
make
I'm
you.
assuming-
They make you not be able to do anything.
I
until
thought you
the
were just
stun
gonna
wears
shoot
off.
him. I didn't think anybody was gonna trank him, and I
Well-
wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, they make the electroshock weapons just make you spasm violently, so you can't do anything until the stun wears off.
Mhm.
And that is con times 5 to resist it.
Okay, so con time 5 makes sense here, and we're gonna say or else be knocked out
Yeah.
for 1d4 hours.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
literally a 50-50 shot.
He froze.
No, he's just in awe. He's just in awe of like the situation.
Because I heard him yell no from our house.
That's
that's
gonna
not
be
good.
a 4, motherfucker.
Ah! That's under. That
Oh, no.
that succeeds. Why did you yell no?
No, because I said that I froze. I'm
Oh.
gonna leave,
Okay.
I'm gonna leave real
Oh.
quick.
That makes sense.
I rolled my first die. I rolled my first die, and it was a 0, and I was like, oh no. And then I
10%
rolled
chance of like
and it was a 4.
10% chance it gives you a heart attack. No.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Because in my new god form, I just look like this cat.
Only in the face.
Sorry,
Nowhere else.
only in the face. The rest of it's just
Only in the
big
face.
muscular body.
The rest of the body is completely normal.
Yeah. So what happens?
Okay. Okay. Hey, yes, you are going to. We'll call it. We're gonna use the Godforsaken. I hate to say it. The D&D rules, and we'll call it half damage of poison. So you are on 4 poison damage, which really means nothing lethally. But if you take 4 more, you're unconscious.
Okay. I will write that down.
Which is, I guess this would be different than if you got shot with a gun damage. But I think both of those would add up to knock you out.
Okay. So does that drop my current hit points down by 4 instead of 9?
We'll call it yeah. But
Okay.
it just means shit's less lethal. Like, unless something just outright does 10 HP, nothing's just gonna kill you.
Gotcha. Okay. I see. I
Okay.
see.
Yeah. So, next up is Michael's turn. Michael, you see Arcus just get pwned with a crazy shot from 100 feet,
Right in that.
Yeah.
Right in that.
right in the ass. And he's like struggling to fight off the poison.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep chasing him down.
Okay, full sprint, roll, and
I am the
athletics.
athlete of the group.
Okay, yeah. Since you're the athlete, you can roll a good athletics check.
Pretty sure he's that. You mean for real.
40 under 50.
40 under 50. Okay, yeah. No, you're keeping up with him. You're like maybe he gets knocked down, you get within 10 meters of him. Next up is going to be in order of dexterity, Lulu.
Everyone else, like, you know, Michael's running off after him. I think I might stay behind and keep a watch and make sure nobody from the church is waking up
Okay, cool.
and see that all this madness happening.
Okay, so Lulu's just enjoying the show.
No, I wouldn't say enjoying it. I'm just trying to make sure no one wakes up.
Oh, okay.
Lou's
Yeah.
just gonna sit behind the doors to the atrium and
Yeah,
sledgehammer in hand. Just
Yeah, we need to look out. 'cause
Lulu finds the most fucked up looking civilian and sits over him with a sledgehammer for a few weeks.
Well, there's a crucified Gumby in the back.
She could steal that so easy. Okay. But
No, I don't want to go near it. I just no.
okay.
Not a lot of
Oh.
things her up, but
Even
that
Lulu has a line.
That's the line Lulu doesn't cross. That's the one line.
Yeah.
She's been gun ho
We
on
found the line.
murder and
Assuming I kind of have
That's
a,
a-
sociopaths have boundaries too.
yeah. Assuming I kind of know where this is gonna go, handler, if you'll allow it, nothing that will cause a combat, but like I may have other goodies around the compound.
okay. We can roll with that.
Nothing that will like just add more to Marcus's mindset in case things go south.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like just in terms of the narrative, no, just like landmines or
No, it's not. There's not going to hurt anybody.
okay, cool.
They're not damageable. It's just to see what Marcus had his vision for in case he's about
Okay.
to die.
Well, it's his turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh
So-
boy!
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! So I'm like limping at this point, borderline like almost crawling. I'm just trying to get to another house. I want to get into another structure and try to like hide.
Yeah.
But while I guess I'm kind of moving, is there a way for me to like remove this trink from my body?
Roll a. Now that we're like in an encounter, every
Yeah.
time you do a magic, roll a willpower ×5 check. Actually, no, we'll call it intelligence ×5. That makes most sense.
Intelligence ×5. Okay. Good at intelligence. Hopefully, I get to do fun things. That is a 34 under 75.
Okay. We'll say you purge the poison from your body, and it's ugly and it's claymation, and it's like a bunch of green junk like leaving your like green clay like getting thrown up or something.
Yeah.
And take yourself back to a full, and you're like, but rolling a stealth check, is that something that you can do? Can you do stealth?
In what sense?
Like how good
am
are
I
you?
good at it?
Yeah, are you good at it?
It's 50-50.
Okay, yeah, roll a stealth check, because what is it? Mr. Alertness is 10 meters behind you, though.
That's
You
I-
are
I-
in line of sight right now.
okay. I think to be fair then, because like me removing that poison damage, I think Marcus would just knowing that Michael is like Terminator sprinting behind me. I'm getting scared. So I think my goal is to just get into a building and then make some distance, like put like a table in between us or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm not gonna hide just because like I was able to remove damage.
Okay, next up is Alejandro and Richard. Man, he can't talk.
Mine's simple. I'm just heading towards the front gate again.
All right, all good. Richard.
Very,
Oh, no, he's good.
very. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking about what I was to do. Very creeped out at everything, but still very on mission mode. Because I've done this before. I've dealt with a few freaky stuff, you know. One way or another, he has to die.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
In your mind,
So,
in
I'm
the mind of like a
giving
lot of other
chase.
people. Okay, giving chase.
Yeah.
Roll in athletics.
Can I
Easily.
describe something that you may see to make that decision easier?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're rolling, whenever Marcus got back up above the stairs, because I was waiting during all of y'all's combat to see if I got a chance to do something. So in my mind, when Marcus got back up, there would have been a moment where he was gaining his power and made his own kind of homunculi, but not just from clay, but from people.
Okay.
So there would be like bits of clay that went out and like hit like a person, hit like a father, and you kind of watch it kind of like morphs and begins to like expand across his body and kind of makes this like this malformed like torso begins to kind of like expand in a direction similar to like the angles of Gumby, but you see the like the mother and child of that family. You see that they kind of got combined into like their own creation, and that took on more of like the form of Gumby's horse, but it's all mangled and doughy and Marcus was trying to do something, but I don't think they'd be moving. But you just kind of see bodies. Marcus had an idea.
All right. Top of the line is Michael and Darnell. Michael, you're the closest. There's a table between you and him. You like chased him into a house.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna try to close the distance. I'm gonna try to go over said table, not around it.
Lunge over.
And in the process,
That's
I'm
awesome.
guessing this is gonna be an athletics check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach into one of my shirt pockets where I keep my tranks for my trank rifle I haven't used yet,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna grip like a handful of them. I'm gonna grab like 3 of them, whip them out, and I'm going to attempt to cross over the table, and I'm gonna go for a jab with 3, just straight up with my hand.
Okay, roll a melee attack. That's 3.
That's crazy.
We're playing fast and loose with these rules here, but I like it.
Yes, that is a 44
Oh!
150.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you critted his ass. You critted his ass.
That's
You
a
could-
44 under 50, baby, for melee.
I guess that technically means roll 3d12 and then double it in terms of
Alright,
Oh,
that's a 10.
Mhm.
That's a 4. That's a 3.
So 34. 30. Yes, 34.
Even if you half that.
68.
Okay. He lunges at you, and you're about to get like a clay spell off or something to like just shoot him into the next universe. But he gets the jabs in because Michael Stevens just does not play around. He is asserting himself into Delta Green. And you see the green liquid just plunge into you. You got time to like get one couple of words off. No magic though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll kind of like he like lunges and I like hit like the back wall or something as it's like this like green starting to form, and Marcus just says, I could have fixed Richard, and then I go fall asleep or die. Which one is it?
We're gonna call
I
it
mean, you just.
here. So you went down. Let me roll. Okay, hold up. That fell on the floor. Okay, he's gonna be out for 2 days.
Damn.
Yeah, that was 51 trank damage. However we're doing that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
No, that was 30,
34.
34. That would have been 34. I think I tripled it on accident. Yeah.
Combat.
Would have been 34.
Combat and the turn order are all over. But since she is the closest to the church, let's go to Lulu. And Lulu, you're not sure how you know this. Call it divine providence. But there is a calling for you to go into the church basement.
All right, I'll go.
And it's like, it's a lot.
What do you mean?
It's like Lulu. Yes.
Dinner, you say? I am hungry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I love her. That's how you know she has demons, is like when she gets whispered at, she's just like, yeah, what's up?
How's it going? Been a long time.
Okay, that's not even, I forgot that the meat wad was down there. I meant the other shit. No. You go down and it's like a really dark staircase. We'll say that you have like a flashlight. and it just goes and goes. But as you get to the bottom, there is the door that we saw previously that Marcus didn't go inside of.
Can I possibly go investigate the door first before going through it?
It is metal. It is freezer. It's like a freezer door, the way it's vacuum sealed.
Okay.
It's like vacuum sealed onto like a stone wall, but the door itself is metal.
What does the handle look like? Is it like a regular doorknob handle? Is it like a
It is
is it like a really like ornate type door? Is it like a push to open or a pull to open?
It is pull to open. It is strictly like utilitarian, and it's like a restaurant freezer door, like just a little rectangular handle you pull out.
Can I like open it carefully and kind of like step to the side with a sledgehammer ready to go?
You open it and fog comes out. You're like murmuring from the inside and like the resettling of something moving.
Lulu just kind of just goes, "Hello? Anyone in here?"
Help! Help! Help!
Lulu kind of like rushes in. She looks around, and is there like somebody in the corner or?
The room is, once you open it and your flashlight goes in, you see a 40-foot deep room, maybe 10 feet wide, and every 5 feet is just a new set of chains coming down from the wall with a set of manacles with a person on it. And these people are missing limbs, they are missing organs, they have bandages on their torsos, they have their legs wrapped up where limbs have been cut off, and you're just going down, and one of them you see missing her like whole left arm is Eleanor Gill.
Can I try to like free her?
Yes, you can. You have a sledgehammer. You can just break her chains off
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah, I want to hit the chains with the sledgehammer.
Yeah. So she's got like one arm up. You hit the chain sledgehammer. You don't have to roll a check for this. It just smashes. The chain falls to the ground, and she like leans forward and is like, well, not grabbing her wrist, but like holding herself with her one good arm, and just like can't even get the words out, and is like very averse to your flashlight because she's probably been in here. You don't even know how long, just in the pure darkness. And everyone else in there, the other like 40 bodies in there, just going, get us too, get me out, I need out too. Hey, can you get me out? Can you get, like, all of them? The cacophony.
I only came here from Eleanor, so I'm leaving with her.
Cold.
Real.
They start yelling, they start screaming, like, they are yelling and screaming and cursing at you. Eleanor doesn't even know how to act right now. She stands up, she's in, like, the clothes that she was probably grabbed in. She's in, like, a band t-shirt and leather jacket and just jeans, bell bottoms.
I lead her back up the stairs and back into the church, and I think the first thing I want to do is kind of get her somewhere quiet.
Yeah.
And somewhere where she can kind of desensitize, but like in a good way, kind of like adjust herself to the light of the church. Kind of calm down and breathe.
Yeah, there's the antechamber.
Okay, I'll take her there then.
So you take her there, and she's breathing, and she looks almost identical to the body that you found. It was a near perfect replica. But they
Luann kind of helps her like sit down and like props her against the wall. And Luann is like, "Hey, do you know your name? Do you know where you are?"
I'm in Tennessee.
Okay.
Eleanor Gill.
Okay, good. So you're stable. That's fine. And she says, "Are you cold?"
Yeah. We were in there. We were in the cold for a long time.
Luann takes off like her bulky sweater, and she just has like a t-shirt on underneath, and she helps Eleanor put it on over her head and helps get her arm through the sleeve.
Okay. She does so. Says, do you have... And
Luann shakes her sorry, no, sorry, go on.
oh, I was gonna say I don't think you do.
No, I don't. Luann shakes her head and she's like, "No, I don't, but I'll get you some water and food as soon as I can. For right now, just get in a position where you're okay to walk." They're not who I came for. I just came for you. Well, people who care about you, obviously.
Kinda slumps back and like sort of looks around and just sort of takes in all of the carnage. But she's gonna like take what you said and just kind of nod with it, and she's looking out the window or the open door of the antechamber. Just like the place is burning down, animals are running everywhere. There's a few dead bodies, knocked out people. There's clay people. She kind of take it off.
I'm gonna help her up, and I'm gonna try and get her to the van as fast as possible.
The van is gone, but the DeLorean is still there.
Sure, Alejandro, mind if I borrow his DeLorean for a minute?
I'm probably already at the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Alejandro brings the DeLorean in.
Then I will lead Eleanor to the. I will lead Eleanor to the DeLorean. I will keep like a grip like on her arm, not like to where it hurts, but like enough to where if someone tries to yank her away, I can kind of, make sure she doesn't get yanked away. And I traverse back through where me and Alejandro went through, where all the animals were, and through that little field place type thing to get back to the DeLorean.
All right. Alejandro's the DeLorean already like pulled up, and what, you didn't go through?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. So, she's like getting let out. She was in this for you don't know how long, and then the first thing she sees after leaving like the death and destruction is the car from Back to the Future, a movie that just came out. She's she's in another world right now.
Pretty cool car, right?
Saw it in the movie.
I know, crazy, huh?
It did come out before the movie.
The car did.
They used my car in the movie. Sorry.
I think Alejandro's like, what movie?
American Graffiti. Alright, so Luann gets her in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets in. There's like air conditioning. She immediately turns that off and is just like sitting down on something that isn't stone and just like having her arm like down to her side, which it's been like, manacle above the head for so long.
You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get this right for you.
What's the quickest way I can contact Jackie right now?
A pager. And
I have one, right?
yeah, you have her pager, and you can just like send a number code that says like mission accomplished or something. Were bag phones a thing in '87? Did cars have bag phones at that time?
They were, they were more like in cars.
Okay. Yeah, there can be a
They
bag
were
phone in the
installed
DeLorean.
in cars because they didn't really have battery life.
Yeah. So there's a bag phone in the DeLorean if you needed to call her. Or if I think that might be what.
All right, I'll do that then.
Alright. Yeah, you call Jackie from the DeLorean's phone. She picks up. and it's like midnight, and it's probably even later in Chicago. And she says, "Hello."
Hey, good news. We found Eleanor. We have her in the car. She's missing a limb, and she's traumatized. But other than that, we found her. Everything's fine.
She's alive?
It's a long, complicated story that you are probably not going to believe me when I tell you. But again, it's just a lot right now.
Lulu, you know who we work for. What's the status on Agent Ward? And you would have walked past him getting, like, cuffed and bagged.
We're dealing with Marcus right now. I don't have a direct status update, because I'm trying to figure it out for myself. But as soon as I know for sure, or we know, we'll let you know.
Whew. Okay, Lulu.
What?
She starts saying a number at you. And starts with, like, a California area code. And then she says 555. And then she says the rest of a phone number.
Thanks.
You earned it.
Because you know, I know right away whose phone number it is.
Yeah, you know whose it is. And you know she was
Yeah.
keeping it from. And that's what she was dangling in front of your head for this mission.
Yeah.
So, take that. You immediately, like, put it into memory. And there's, like, just this little contempt moment between you and Jackie. Where, before she hangs up, she's like, yeah, I appreciate it. I'll see you at the briefing. We'll meet you in Manchester.
All right, agreed. Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you, Luann. Hangs the phone up.
Luann kind of like sits back and she has like this like flicker of recognition, but also this unintelligible emotion where it's like relief, but at the same time heart pounding, sweaty hand anxiety that's just like she got what she's been looking for, and now it's like she doesn't even know if she's gonna be alive to even use the phone number. And you know, like on one hand, yes, she found Eleanor, but on the other hand, it's just like she could easily just, you know, sit back and call the mission here and be like, I'm done. I did what I came here. I got what I came here for. But there's like some kind of guilt where it's like perhaps for the first time some flicker of empathy. And then she says to Alejandro, she goes, wait here. And then she gets out of the car and she goes to find everybody else.
Everybody else in your crew or under the church?
The church.
Okay, so she's going back to free everyone else. Oh man, she had a little change in her heart. Oh man. You storm past with your sledgehammer, like hitting a little jog as you go, just in your t-shirt. Sweater's been given to Eleanor. We go past Darnell, Richard, and Michael. What are y'all doing with Marcus?
I'm looking at Marcus, and then I am also looking at Richard, and looking at our newbies. Like, we have to kill him. This is part of the job.
No, if nobody stops me, I'm emptying a clip in his ass.
Yeah,
no thought, no talk. I'm already like determination. Already just if no one stops me, I'm emptying my clip in his ass.
I'm right there with you, because like this is what we do, and it's just cocking the gun. And the moment I see you raise, I raise too.
Michael, do you stop them?
I'm not getting in the way. I don't know these two well enough to know they're not just gonna go through me.
All right.
So,
Marcus, I'm gonna give you one last unconscious thought on this mortal coil, because it has been the decision of this squad that you were compromised, and you became the mission.
I think what goes through Marcus's mind is when he started walking up those steps and when he found out what it is that he wanted to do, those people were tests. And in his mind, he wanted to help Richard. I was going to try and give you back your voice. But only if you promise not to leave. And all of these tests, what Marco was going to do was make people stay with him and have people around. So I think kind of the final thoughts that go through his head is to him trying to make friends. He can't even do that. And when Michael stabbed him in the chest, he felt any kind of like feeling in relationship that he had with his new friends, because we're teammates. We don't really know each other, but Marcus is already kind of fucking with y'all. He felt that he lost them as well, and that he was truly alone. And so I think the feeling that he has before he gets RoboCop is just feeling alone. I think that he just continues to feel that.
He lived alone, and very unfortunately and tragically, does get RoboCop alone.
Just
arm blown off. Just every like.
They,
Here comes the joint fist.
Yeah,
wired.
the scene that you three leave his body in, I'm gonna say the last shot of this, maybe, camera like pans out, gunshots are still going through the window, like providing light for the scene. Of like bam, 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 bam. We hear the gunshots and the switching of weapons, and the shot goes wide. We see the church in the background, and we see the people inside being let out, and like just falling onto the grass, just by the dozens, after being freed by Lulu. And we are going to. Mission was accomplished. I'd say we're gonna cut. That's the end of season 0 of Delta Green.